Well, the high school football season began last Friday night with the Don Franklin Trojan Trail Turf Bowl with Coach John Myers' Barren County Trojans defeating Pulaski Southwestern 12-6 in Game 2. While in Game 1 of the doubleheader, the Glasgow Scotties, under first-year head coach and former Barren County Trojan head coach Jackson Arnett, shut out Clay County, Tennessee 49-0. Tonight, it's a big community game and a game for bragging rights as the two teams meet in the annual Crosstown Clash from Hank Royse Stadium. Barren County defeated Glasgow last season at Trojan Field 23-7, and this will be the first of 4 straight road games for the Trojans as they visit Metcalfe County next week, Monroe County in 2 weeks, and Bowling Green 3 weeks from tonight. The next home game will not be until September 26th when the Trojans host Greenwood. Good evening, it's Jay Turner alongside John Butler, Robert Bauer, sideline reporter Joey Bunch. Jake Norris is our studio producer. Aaron Russell and his crew on the BC live stream. And John, Robert, and Joey will give their analysis on the matchup later in our pregame report. But first, I'll be joined by Trojan head football coach John Myers for his thoughts as the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to kickoff continues in 4 minutes on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
It's time again for CPC's Fall Field Day, Thursday, September 4th. It's a Customer Appreciation Day plus trade show out on the farm. One-day specials, trade show, marketplace, facility tours, hardware demos, livestock judging, free lunch, livestock demos, food trucks, live music, and more. If you haven't been to a CPC Fall Field Day, come on out Thursday, September 4th, beginning at 9 a.m. It all takes place out on the CPC Commodities Farm, 98 Seltzer Road in Fountain Run. CPC Commodities, prove it on our farm, made for yours.
Score big this season with a Glasgow EPB fiber internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit dts-ky.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with Start the Day Off the Right Way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, East Burkesville Road, newest location in front of
Those three particular, we're going to be playing on offense all night long. But we just got to keep working and getting better. And, you talked about those three on the offensive line. Caleb Reese and Carson Gerald's the other two did a great job for us too. And they're getting better every week. Both those guys making their first starts on the offensive line this year as juniors. Carson actually dropped a shelf on his foot on Wednesday night. We didn't even know if he was going to be able to play, and you might have noticed that he was hobbling along out there.
I did.
He just sucked it up and played, man. It wasn't a football injury, but he knew we needed him, and those kind of kids we got. They just played their hearts out and put us in position, and we found a way to hold on, win that football game.
You're 1-0. You go for 2-0 this Friday night. Big game, not a district game. It's a community game. It's a game for bragging rights, but it's the next game. The team that you play, of course, the Glasgow Scotties on Friday night over at Scotty Field. They've got a lot of players back from last year, and I know you saw the game against Salina, Tennessee. I call them Salina. Clay County, Tennessee on Friday night, the first game of that bowl. It was kind of hard to make a read because Clay County was not very good.
Well, I'll tell you what, regardless of how good Clay County is, Glasgow's got some tremendous athleticism over there on that side of town. They've got 3 or 4 guys, maybe 5 guys that can really go. They get out in space and they can make you hurt. And so we got to do a good job of keeping them bottled up and getting multiple guys to the football. It's going to be very difficult for us to tackle them one-on-one. We need to get multiple guys to the football and put ourselves in a position to gang tackle and keep the ball in front of us. So. It's a big game. I think it's a bigger game for the community. I think it's a bigger game for the fans and for the schools than it really is for the players and coaches. And I don't mean that to downgrade it or anything, but it's one of those things where I go into this game knowing it's important to a lot of people. I get that. I realize that. But the reason it's important to us is your most important game is your next game,
right,
like you mentioned, and that's the way we approach it. We want to go 1-0 every day in practice. We want to go 1-0 every Friday night, and hopefully, if we get that 1-0, we'll move on to the next week, and we'll try to repeat. But that's the way we're approaching. I told our guys this week. I said. Don't get caught up in the hoopla. Don't get caught up in all this other stuff that everybody else wants to do. They have pep rallies. They had the big pep rally Wednesday night, and news cameras and TV stations, and everybody's coming to practice every day, wanting to know about the rivalry. Hey, listen, it's a rivalry game, but I asked our kids. I said, did we prepare any differently this week for this game than we did last week for last week's game? They said, no. And we don't. We're going to prepare the same each week and try to get some continuity in that, go out and play the best possible football we can play, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Well, Coach, we'll be ready to go with it here in a few minutes with the Trojans against the Scotties. Wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll be 2-0 after tonight.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. Coach, thank you. Coach John Myers here on the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to kickoff. We'll be back. We'll have the starting lineups of both Barren County and Glasgow, and John, Robert, and Joey will give their analysis of tonight's game as well and return in 3 minutes here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you have. 5'11", 260-pound sophomore at center. At right guard is Jordan Huffman, 6', 265 at a junior. Marcus Terrell, the right tackle, 5'11", 230 a junior. Keyshawn Austin in one of the wide receiver spots, 6', 140, a sophomore. Jalen Bradley at 5'10", 145 a junior. Jarek Martin, 6'5", 185 and a senior. Jeremiah Moore, 5'9", 165 and a senior. The running back is Cam Bull, 6', 165 and a senior. The quarterback is Hudson Gum, 6'1", 175 and a senior. The kicker is Jared Malagon, 5'9", 150 and a senior. On defense for the Scotties tonight, the nose guard is Manny Soto, 6'2", 305 and a sophomore. Jordan Huffman, Kevion Massey, and Xander Contreras is at defensive end. Huffman's the defensive tackle. The linebackers are Trey Smith, 5'10", 170 senior. Stephen Garrett, 5'8", 165 and a senior. And Jathan Franklin at 5'9", 205 and a sophomore. Jalen Bradley will be on a corner along with Jarek Martin. Cam Bull will be the strong safety. And Landon Martin is the free safety, 5'8", 160 and a senior. Head coach is Jackson Arnett. Assistant coaches are Cameron Garman, Kevin Estes, Randall Parmley, Stephen Buford, Tyler Hughes, Jack Herron, along with Josh Harlan, Connor Cassidy, and Gavin Bird. For the Barren County Trojans tonight on offense, left tackle is Grayson Billingsley, a senior. Left guard is Carson Geralds, a junior. Caleb Reese is the center. He's a junior. Ethan Bertram at right guard. He's a junior. Tate Myatt at right tackle, a junior. Jackson Bird is the tight end. He's a senior. The receivers are Cameron Crawford, a senior. Jackson Pierce, a freshman. Corbin Wells, the fullback. He's a junior. Jordan Harris at halfback. He's a junior. And the quarterback is junior Briggs Harris. Jacob Dooley, a sophomore, is the kicker. On defense for the Trojans, Connor Thomas will be at defensive end, a junior, along with Katavion Fryer, a junior, at defensive tackle. Cole Meadows will be a tackle. He's a sophomore. Grayson Billingsley will be a defensive end. Braxton Carnes at linebacker, a senior. Baylor Browning, a junior, along with Corbin Wells and Jackson Bird. Gage Driver is at cornerback. He is a junior. Cameron Crawford also in a corner, and Jordan Harris, a safety. The head coach is John Myers. Assistant coaches Nick Compton, Chad Eaton, Mason Perkins, Corbin Murphy, Chad Perkins, Todd Stevens, Peyton Gibbons, Tyler Walbert, and Austin Griffiths. Game time weather brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. We're looking at 77 degrees at kickoff time. Just a few clouds wafting through the air. And time to talk to the guys about their thoughts of last week's win and the J&J Sales keys to the game for a Trojan victory tonight over the Scotties. What do they got to do, guys?
Well, I think from the Barren perspective, two things. Number one, defensively, they have to stop the big play from happening. I mean, Glasgow has some home run hitters on the offensive side and actually defensive side too. And Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin, they're just, fantastic athletes. And one of the things that Barren has to do is tackle well and prevent just the big plays. Offensively, I think we just have to control the line of scrimmage. I do think probably our biggest advantage is our offensive line and our size. And, the scores tonight to our advantage would be, long drives and so forth, a little play-action pass at times from Briggs Harris, try to strike a big play. And we have some players who can also make big plays too. But I really think the advantage tonight for Barren has got to be the offensive line and to prevent big plays from happening.
Historically, when we won this game, it's been a low-scoring game. We haven't scored more than 3 touchdowns in any win over the last, 25 years in the 5 wins that we've had dating back to 1998. So I think it's really important for those long drives, like you said. Briggs has got to do a good job, manage the game. I thought he did that well last year. He has to make some great decisions. Glasgow had 2 pick-six in their win last week. We can't force things downfield. We have to, as you said, manage that line of scrimmage and have long drives and move the ball down the field. In a manner in which we run a lot of clock. We also have to manage the penalties. We had over 100 yards in penalties last week, so part of us winning the field position battle, even if you don't score, is not having those back-breaking penalties where it puts you behind the stick, 1st and 20, 2nd and 20, and adding on to that. And one of the things that I think is completely different from these two sides, you listen to Glasgow in their interviews, this is the most important game, quote, on their schedule. You listen to Coach Myers in the pregame interview, it's just another game. There is a lot of hype. This is an important game that we play it, and it was a travesty we didn't play from 17 to 23. But we need to play this game, but we need to just look at it as the next game on the schedule as part of a 10-game schedule and have fun, but understand there's more games to play, and this is just the next one on the schedule.
Let's go down to Joey Bunch. He's on the sideline. Joey, your thoughts?
Hey, good evening, guys. I will say this: everything you all just said is exactly right as far as us controlling the ball, taking care of the football. I can take you back to 1998. I think it's about 27 years ago. That was the last time I walked on this field, and we did come away with a win. And I will explain to you: there's something about walking on this field, and there are nerves. But when the ball is kicked off, everything just goes to the back seat and let's play football. I do believe that the biggest thing that I see tonight, I think our defense, if we can just stay calm, stay at home, hold contained, we'll be fine there. But I really believe ball control and offensive line winning up front could be at the end of this game, but we could see. I would not be surprised. I would love to see us push over 200 yards rushing tonight just to see what happens and let those big guys up front control it. Beautiful weather. The crowd it's unbelievable. There's a ton of burgundy and gold in this place. Just from the viewpoint that I've got, sun's going down, so I think it's going to be a great night for Trojan football. So back to you guys.
And Robert, as you mentioned, going back to 98 when the KHSAA began keeping records online, Glasgow leads the overall series 16-5, and 4 of those 5 Barren County wins have been here at Scotties Field. The two teams did not play each other, as you mentioned, from 17 to 23. Series resumed 2 years ago. Here, Glasgow won 36-35, double overtime. Last year went to Barren County, 23-7 win for the Trojans, and 7 of the 21 games since 98, as you mentioned, have been decided by 3 points or less. Will this one be a close one tonight? What do you think?
Yes.
You think it will be?
No, I definitely think it'll be close. But, Robert said something interesting. I never, ever wanted to tell our kids that how big a game was. Especially during a regular season, because what happens if you lose? I mean, you got to come back. You're going to play next week. You can't. You just have to approach it like, yeah, it's a lot of people here. It's a fun game, and it's a game that you desperately want to win. But life moves on after this game, regardless. It's a non-district game to even add to that. It is important because I do think last year's win really, really kind of probably pushed us a little bit further. Gave us a little bit more momentum and so forth like that. So I do think it does have some significance, but to say it's the game of all games is really an overstatement.
As we mentioned, it's a few clouds in the area, 77 degrees as the sun goes down here at Scotties Field, and our game time weather check brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. We were set to have the national anthem played here in about 8 minutes till kickoff, and the band is out there. Not sure what the holdup is. We'll go over some games tonight around the area. Tonight, Caverna's hosting McLean County. It's Caverna's first game.
Yeah, they canceled the first game because of lack of numbers, but they've managed to get 18 or 20. So they'll play tonight, and I predict they will win.
Metcalfe County's at Adair County.
Adair's coming off a loss to Russell County, and Metcalfe's coming off a loss to Taylor.
Monroe County at Allen County, Scottsville.
I like Monroe.
East at Greenwood tonight.
I like Greenwood.
Bowling Green hosting Louisville St. X. It's Kevin Wallace's last trip to Bowling Green. He's retiring after this season.
Bowling Green, I predict, will start off the year 0-2.
Very possible. Warren Central's at Franklin Simpson.
Yeah, I like Franklin.
South Warren's at Louisville Manual tonight.
I like South Warren.
Hart County at Trigg County.
Hart.
And Grayson County host Anderson County this evening.
Don't know. I guess Anderson.
Of course, Grayson County is a new team, new district team for us. So already got one score. St. X 10, Bowling Green nothing after one quarter. You're right on the money. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and have more pregame coverage here for the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff. We're about 6 minutes away from the Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties here from Hank Royse Stadium and Scotty Field. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Heard there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
To Longer, with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
It's time again for CPC's Fall Field Day. Thursday, September 4th. It's a Customer Appreciation Day plus trade show out on the farm. One-day specials, trade show, marketplace, facility tours, hardware demos, livestock judging, free lunch, livestock demos, food trucks, live music, and more. If you haven't been to a CPC Fall Field Day, come on out Thursday, September 4th, beginning at 9 a.m. It all takes place out on the CPC Commodities Farm, 98 Seltzer Road in Fountain Run. CPC Commodities, prove it on our farm, made for yours.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com.
That was their national anthem played by the Glasgow High School Scotty Pep Band as they put some more minutes up on the clock. Before they had the national anthem played. Of course, we'll go down to the coin toss here in just a minute. Joey Bunch will be down there. The captains are starting to get lined up and head out to midfield. You're following our broadcast here on WCLU Radio, 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. Online at WCLUradio.com. BC Live. You join us here from Scotty Field tonight. The Trojans against the Glasgow Scotties. Glasgow's in all blue with white numbers and blue helmets. Barren County in white jerseys, gold pants, and burgundy helmets with burgundy numbers. Let's go down to the coin toss now with Joey Bunch.
All right, fellas. My name's David Rogers. This is Aiden Rogers. We'll be out in the middle of the field with you all night long. You'll hear us talking to you. Sportsmanship. When the play's over, get up, go back to the ball. Remember, the does not kill the play. The result of the play does. The play goes out of bounds. Even though the whistle had blown, you still can't hit them. So please remember that. Let your teammates know that. Also, as last week, I told y'all both last week, your knees, I put it on you all to help keep your teammates' knees covered. Make sure they get them down. Because the first two are warnings. The next two are delay game penalties on your team. The next one, your coach loses a timeout, and he's not going to like losing a timeout. If it goes to another one, that's going to be an unsportsmanlike on the coach. And he won't like it the next week at practice. So just take care of it. Try to get your teammates to make sure they get their knees covered. If there's a penalty, obvious choice, we'll mark it off, keep the game going. If we may or may not want to take it, I will get with the sideline. I won't go to you, I'll go to the coaches. And we'll get it taken care of. Any questions? All right. That is heads. That is heads. That is tails. Got somebody to flip. What are you going to call? Heads is a call. It is tails.
Jay, Glasgow has won the toss, and they have elected to receive the ball.
Okay, thanks, Joey. Appreciate it. We're about 3 minutes away. I mentioned they put more minutes up on the clock because of a couple of recognitions. We can give you a couple of scores here on the Jamie Bewley Bird County Judge Executive Scoreboard Update. Grayson County and Anderson County are scoreless after one period of play. And also, as I mentioned, St. X is leading Bowling Green. After one quarter, it is 10-0 in favor of Louisville St. X. And I think that's all I have. They must have started early, like a 6:30 start. The officials for tonight's game. A lot of them we saw last week. Referees David Rogers. Aiden Rogers is the umpire. Jason Morgan is the linesman. Line judge is Kevin Blaylock. The back judge is Daniel Rogers. The field judge is Dennis Wyson. And the side judge is Dennis Rogers. So we've got David Rogers, Aiden Rogers, Daniel Rogers, and Dennis Rogers.
Yeah, that's like going to Summersville and Greene County and coming up with 4 Mildies.
That's about right. That's about right.
I will say, last week, most of that crew called the doubleheader, and there were a ton of holding calls.
Yes, there were.
So we'll see if that was an aberration or what.
Yep. Be ready to kick off here in about less than 2 minutes. The Farmers RACC opening kickoff at our first quarter of action tonight, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Matt London. Here on WCLU. Good crowd here for this game, and we knew it would be. We've got people standing around the fence.
Well, there's more people outside the fence than inside.
Well, it appears that way, right?
Yeah, if you look back at the hill, there's tons of people.
They are bleachers on the other side of the field on the Barren County side, but we've got Barren County filled up to our right. A lot more Barren County, I think, than I see Glasgow from this angle. Now, Joey may see it a little differently across the field there.
No, it is. It's burgundy and gold. The middle section, there's kind of reserved seating. But I will say this, there's colleges that would love to have tailgating like that's sitting up here on top of this hill right now. That's how many people are sitting out. There's just probably as many people watching outside as there are in.
So before the game, I texted and asked, and I can't find anybody that tells me any different, but I'm not sure we've ever beaten Glasgow 2 years in a row. So, there was a time period in the 80s we didn't play. There was a time period recent we didn't play, but, tonight we have a chance to do something we haven't ever done maybe. But ultimately we have to execute, and we have to let the moment have its moment here at kickoff and then get down to playing football.
Yeah. This first kickoff is big because you're kicking into their most skilled, talented, big play people. We'll see if we kick it deep or we kick it on the ground.
And Jarek Martin is back deep for Glasgow. Jacob Dooley, the sophomore kicker, will kick off from the 40. Glasgow moving left to right, Barren County right to left if you're listening on the radio, but we've got it on live stream as well. The kickoff was end over end as Glasgow kickoff returner brings it upfield and crosses the 25 to about the 27.
Well, I held my breath because I think it's dangerous to kick it long and deep, but it was a big, long kick and had some height to it, and good job by Barren containing that.
Was that Keyshawn Austin?
It was Austin. He took it at the 5 and returned it to the 25, so good job of contain, and they'll start from just outside of the 25.
Again, the quarterback is Hudson Gum. He had over 1,300 yards on offense last year for the Scotties, who finished 5-6. They lost their first-round game to Union County in the 3A playoffs last year. Position and shotgun formation. Runner goes in motion. Bradley to the right. The pass is knocked up in the air. It was intended for Martin here on the near side around the 20-yard line.
Well, Cam Crawford read that before, act like he was in the huddle with Glasgow. He jumped that route, almost an interception, a pick six. Great play by Cam Crawford.
It was a terribly blocked play. He didn't get blocked at all, but ultimately it was a slow play developing, which allowed him just to read the eyes of the quarterback and get out there and jump that. Good job on the first play.
Second down and 10 from about the 26-yard line for the Scotties. Hudson Gum out of the gun. He'll take it. He's on the option play. Pitches it over to Cam Bull. Bull gets across the 25 to about the 27. He only picked up a yard or two on the play. And it'll bring up third down, and let's see, short 8, maybe 7.
Yeah,
Go at 7.
That was Braxton Carnes on the finish of that tackle.
Braxton had 11 tackles, second leading tackler, only behind Corbin Wells. He had 15 last week.
So third down play for the Scotties here on their first drive, just underway here. Barren County on defense. As they shift over, 3 players to the right side. Here's Gum. Gum coming to the right side. Gets to the 30. Now to the 35. He is stopped. About 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, that's a pretty conservative call. Just a quarterback run, basically sweep. And that was a tackle that time. I think that's Briggs Harris that came up and made that tackle. They're going to give him a first down, though.
Wow. I didn't see that.
Very good spot.
Yeah, I thought they got it at the 35. They marked it to 36.
Yep. We look like, I agree on the replay.
As the replay is brought to you by Glasgow Electric Plant Board. Cam Bull lined up behind Gum. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gum being chased. Gum will be taken down. Flag is on the play at the 42-yard line.
That was another busted play by Glasgow. It was supposed to be a fake handoff, and there's nobody to fake it to. And now it's going to be an illegal use of the hands, I believe, against Glasgow on the sideline, I assume.
Mark it from the 40, looks like.
I think they'll get one of their linemen there, 58, on the edge.
And we'll keep up with the penalties because there were a ton by both games last week.
I think we had 11 for just over 100.
Accepted.
Yes, yes. We didn't write them all down, and we got a stoppage here, an official stoppage to make sure it's marked correctly.
Marcus Terrell was the one that
first and about
on the penalty.
17?
18.
Yeah,
18.
First and 18 for the Scotties from their own 29-yard line.
Haven't thrown it downfield yet. Everything has been a swing pass or just well-blocked run.
Gum in shotgun formation with Bull to his left and whistle.
Procedure.
So 2 penalties back-to-back. We saw the flags last week. We want to see how it's going to go this week. It's already starting out that way. So illegal procedure against the Scotties backs them up another 5.
That was their look like their right tackle.
Right tackle is Terrell.
Make it their right guard, I'm sorry. 52.
Oh, okay. Jordan Huffman. So is it second down or first?
Should be first.
First down at 23. And there's the handoff coming to Bradley. Bradley trying to go to the left side of the field. He'll be stopped right around the 27, maybe the 28. We'll see where they mark it. Picked up 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Looked like Connor Thomas led the way.
Yeah, Thomas got the starting nod tonight at last minute at defensive end for the Trojans. Second down and 20. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 split out to the left. And takes the snap.
Almost dropped it.
And he goes down. He slipped and went down. Stopped there by Billingsley.
He slipped, but he also had Billingsley right on top of him. And Billingsley was tremendous last week.
He bobbled the snap, and by the time he got both hands on it, Grayson was staring him down, and he said, I think I'll just fall down here.
He made a business decision. I don't blame him.
I would too.
So now it brings up third down and 22 for Glasgow. They'll line up the same way. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 split to the left. Hudson Gum looking, trying to throw across the middle. He does, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Bradley.
Very soft coverage, actually. He had a hole right there. He just did not make the connection to Bradley, who sat down about 15 yards down the field and wouldn't have been a first down anyway.
Well, that will force the Scotties to punt. And Jordan Harris is back to receive the punt. Punter is Cam Bull. He drops it, having trouble with it.
Tackle.
Now they're going to have to try to chase him down. He's bringing it upfield and gets tackled and actually stayed in bounds. Kept his knee down, and he's going to get a first down out of this. My, oh my, oh my.
Well contained, and I'm not convinced he wasn't down, but they didn't blow the whistle. We'll watch the replay here. He wasn't. He stayed up there, so it was a good call there. Just kind of walked the sideline, and we gave up on the play. Big game.
End up gaining 26.
And a down at the Barren County 46-yard line.
Well, sometimes that was just a botched play by Glasgow, and it just kind of worked out for him, to be honest with you. It looked like we had him several times, and definitely shouldn't have picked up the first down. But sometimes botched plays actually work to your advantage.
Snap comes to come. Handoff to Bradley. Bounces out to the left side. And he is still going. Finally brought down. Another first down for the Scotties. Trojans couldn't tackle him.
Blocked that well, every little alley we had. He kind of was very patient in that run, going behind his blocks and letting his blocks form in front of him, so we couldn't make the tackle.
Took it down to the 33-yard line to the Trojans.
Yeah, gain of 13.
Quickly back and set up. Gum looking over at the coaching staff here on the near sideline. Snap comes to Gum, drops back, he's looking, he's going to fire it to Jarek Martin.
Great play.
And he is going to be incomplete. He had some good coverage.
Oh, that was a tremendous play that time by Briggs Harris. He was open down the seam, and Briggs playing that safety position. Great read, and came over the last second and deflected it.
That was what, the first pass attempt to Martin? Actually second, I guess, when that first one was broken up.
Yeah, great play by Harris.
2nd and 10 at the Barren 33. We have played 4.5 minutes already this first quarter. Campbell in the backfield with Gum. Snap. It is Bull being chased. It's going to be a big loss on the play. Back at the 40-yard line.
Loss of 7.
Still Whitaker came off the end there.
And Jackson Bird all over that one.
Yeah. Still Whitaker missed last week. So did Dalen Thomas. And they're both on the field right now for the Trojans. So it is 3rd down and 18 for Glasgow at the Trojan 40. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side. Martin is here on the near side as they shout out instructions.
They see
from
the
sideline. Timeout.
Yeah, they see the defensive alignment that we're in, call it from the sideline, kind of signal in all the plays. That's a lot of colleges do that at NFL. A lot of big-time places do that. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you. You call the play based on what they're lined up in, what you see the previous play, and go with it based on the game plan. But that's the way Jackson did it when he was at our place, coached for several years, and what he does here at Glasgow.
This timeout's brought to you by the People's Bank. 6:58 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Glasgow has the football. It is 3rd down and 18.
Yeah, Glasgow's had it the entire first quarter. A little bit of it was a total. Actually, Barren has played very well defensively. A lot of it was a botched punt that worked out very favorably for Glasgow. It looked like Barren was going to get it deep in the Glasgow field, but give Cam Bull credit. He made an incredible scramble and gained 26 and kept this drive alive.
One other score update here. Second quarter, South Warren 6, Louisville Manual 0. Snap comes to Gum. Gum rolling out to the right, almost to the near sideline. He is going to be stopped. Nothing there. Good stop. Fryer in there. Also on the stop was, have to check the number.
Just a great defensive stand. And that was Fryer that was on first.
And Dalen Thomas was over there too. So now it's 4th down, and the Scotties are going to go for it on a 4th and 18. 6:22 to play, first quarter, no score.
I'd say we'll kind of send some pressure here and make them make a quick decision.
Snap comes to Gum. He's looking left, now goes right. Now wants to go to the middle. He has nowhere to go. They're going to throw downfield. Wide open, and pushed out of bounds. That was to Jeremiah Moore, the wide receiver. And it's going to be spotted at the 4-yard line, looks like, where he stepped out of bounds.
It was a great play by the quarterback that time, and he released it right at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to run for us, and our containment broke up to make the tackle. And great throw that time by Hudson Gum. Gain of 35.
It is on the 4-yard line. And it's going to be a snap to Bradley. And Bradley punches it through for a Scotty touchdown. Gunn was lined up at a wide receiver spot. And they snapped it to Jalen Bradley, who took it right through the middle for the pick six. And Glasgow on the board first over the Trojans here at 6:01 to go in the first quarter.
Well, that's unfortunate. We held them twice that drive. They were 4th and 20 or more, and kind of accidentally converted one, and the last one was just a great play by the quarterback, Hudson Gum.
Jared Maligan for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. And Glasgow has a 7-0 lead. 6:01 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as you're following the Trojans from Scotty Field on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit dts-ky.com.
Glasgow with a 7-0 lead over Barren County. 6:01 to go here in the first quarter of play. Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Bunch here from Scotty Field. Maligan with a kick And it is going to go over the head, and it's going to roll and go into the end zone where the Trojans will have it back out of the 20-yard line.
Well, you can't let that deflate you, because that's a little deflating, to be honest with you, because we actually played too well defensively to give up those points. And you have to give two players a ton of credit, and that's Cam Bull on the incredible somehow scramble off a botched punt that got a first down, and then a great play by Hudson Gum on the scramble, picked up 35 on a 4th and 20-something. So just got to bounce back. Other than those two plays, I thought we played really well.
Yeah. Backfield is split. Briggs Harris under center, takes the snap, and going to keep it on the right side of the field. He'll be tackled out of bounds at around the 25-yard line, or maybe 24, gain of 4.
Well, all Glasgow had to do is watch the tape from last week, which I know they did, and Corbin Wells is the fullback, and he is going to get a ton of attention. And I thought that was a pretty good call to start off the game, where we faked the dive, and that time, instead of giving it to Corbin Wells, that time Briggs Harris kept him himself. Gain of 4.
Yeah, Wells had a good game last week, 86 yards of offense, 18 tackles. I think 7 were solo, 11 assisted. 2nd down, 6 for the Trojans. Ball on their own 24. As Harris is under center. Takes the snap, hands it off, and working, trying to get some yardage there. Nothing much there. About a yard is all that the Trojans are going to get.
Well, yeah, eventually we're going to have to throw the ball some. If you just watch the defensive alignment from Glasgow, I mean, they've got about 9 to 10 people about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage those first two times. So this is going to be 3rd and probably 4.5 to 5.
We didn't throw it a ton last week. We didn't throw it a ton in this game last year. Tate was only 1 of 5, but he did rush for 100 yards. So we have to either do a great job handling the ball with deception, or we're going to have to, as you said, hit a couple quick hitters over the middle.
Pierce, the receiver here on the near side. And now time called.
Play clock.
Timeout.
Play clock was going down. We had to burn a timeout there. That was a quick 25.
Timeout, 4:29 to go. This is the People's Bank timeout. Let's go to Joey Punch for the sideline report. He's on the far side of the field right now.
Yeah, I agree with what Coach Butler said a minute ago. It's not deflating, but when you get them in 3rd and long and 4th and long and you do everything you can, you can just see the defense come over here and they're like, what in the world? We just done everything we could to keep them off the field and get them off the field, but, you know, little luck goes a long ways. But here we go with offense. We got to get a good push up front. They are focusing on Wales up the middle, but if we can get to the edge a little bit, maybe we can get some things happening here and open up where we can open up and pass a little bit. But back to you guys.
What you don't want to do here is, and I thought the defense was on the field a ton last week, you don't want to give up a 6-7 minute drive to open the game and then go 3 and out, put your defense right back on there. So this is an important 3rd and 5 for us.
It's close to more like 4.5. So we'll see what they do here. Snap comes. Harris looking, scrambling, throws it across the middle. It is complete. But then there is a flag.
That's a sideline warning. Jackson just ran into the official, and he threw that. So that has no effect on the play. We'll get the 1st down.
Yeah, nice throw that time. That was a good catch, too, by Jordan Harris that time on a little crossing route.
He had all day to throw it.
Official time here. It is 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the 36.
That's the other thing, too, with the officiating. Tempo is a big deal. If you notice, there's certain guys that call, and they make the call, and you're ready to go, and other ones seem to take a little longer.
Here's Briggs Harris. This time it comes to Harris. That's Jordan Harris. Nothing.
Yeah, good job by the Glasgow defense. Jordan Harris was really the second back through it. We didn't run that play last week. Faked that to Corbin Wells and gave it to the second back through, and no gain. And if you just Glasgow, as I mentioned, 9 players right on top of the line of scrimmage. Now, if you can break that with a run, you can go a long way, even though Glasgow's got good speed in the secondary. I don't know if you're going to go all the way for a touchdown. But we're going to make some throws, just like the last time that Briggs threw it.
Yep. And Briggs Harris under center. There.
Illegal motion.
Yep. Back the Trojans up 5 to the 30. Between the 30 and the 31. It'll be second down and 15. St. X has extended their lead over Bowling Green halftime, 17-0.
I know it's a big game for Coach Wallace. Like he's retiring. Had so much success at Bowling Green, been at St. X. Has won one state title at St. X.
Yeah.
But to come back home, I know that game means a lot to him.
Second and 15, Briggs Harris. Split backfield. And now he's looking. Going to throw. It is going to be overthrown to Jackson Pierce.
He did have 2 steps on the defender that time, and just that time overthrew him on the basically the deep post pattern.
That's third down and 15. 3:14 to go here in the first quarter. It's kind of been a long one.
You got to, even though we didn't complete it, you've got to run plays like that just to open them up and make them respect that passing game. So not a bad call, even though you're still 3rd and 15.
Pierce wide right.
Either Glasgow's got 12 on, or
yeah, they do. There's the flag.
Glasgow got a timeout, so they did not get the
so the
5 yards.
Pick the hanky up. So another timeout here. 3:14 to go. First quarter. Glasgow with a 7-0 lead over Barren County. First of 4, if you want to call them, road games for the Trojans in a row. Next week we go to Edmonton, Metcalfe County, go to Tompkinsville the following week, and to Bowling Green the week after that. Grayson County, Anderson County tied at 7 at halftime on the Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Billy Bird scoreboard. Metcalfe County, Adair County, 0-0 after one quarter. Greenwood 7, Warney 0. A few scores coming in after the first period. A little longer here at Scotty Field. Still 3:14 left.
Couple timeouts, couple penalties, and everything takes just a little bit longer.
It does. Big third down play for Barren right here. So try to get situated to get set up.
Third down, 15.
Snap comes to Harris. Harris throws to the right side, and it's going to be broken up. Flag.
I think we got a break there. Got a break there, and then an unsportsmanlike probably after that. It was a one-on-one between Cameron Bird and Jackson Bird, and we threw over top. I thought they did a good job breaking it up, but they throw a penalty right at the spot. It says pass interference. It's not an automatic first down in high school.
Which is ridiculous.
It was actually Martin who was broke it up, right?
Is it 10 yards or 15?
It's 15, but it's not automatic.
So, of course, with the high school rules, it's automatic in every other level of play, though. Right?
If it was 3rd and 15, it should be a first down, right?
So it was right at it. So we'll take that one.
Yeah.
That was Jackson Bird one-on-one that time with Martin.
Mm-hmm. Briggs Harris. Handoff to Corbin Wells. Wells taken down at about the 49.
It's a hard 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glasgow is doing what you're supposed to do against the wing T. You have to, whether it's wing T, wishbone, veer, you have to take away the fullback. And that's exactly what they're trying to do right now. Make it really difficult to get those inside yardage.
Yeah, against a team that rushed it for 211 last week, they're taking away every chance that we have to get that again.
Second down and 7 for Barren. Briggs Harris. Another handoff to Corbin Wells. They stop him for about a yard gain. That's it.
Yeah, that was 22. Stephen Garrett, 5'8", 165. Linebacker came up and made a nice one-on-one tackle. Gain of 1 for the Trojans. And that's not easy to do. That was a solo one-on-one tackle that time.
Third down and 6 as we come down to the 2-minute mark of this first period. Scotties 7, Trojans 0. Third and 6 at the 50. Jackson Bird split out wide right. It's Briggs Harris. And, Jordan Harris.
Two guys moved at the same time. Jordan was supposed to be in motion, but Bird jumped over on the far side there, and that'll put us back 3rd and 10.
Yeah, big difference between 3rd and 5 and 3rd and 10. It's especially when you move it back 6.
Changes the play call dramatically, doesn't it?
It looked like that was a 6-yard penalty to me.
So it's 3rd and 11 for Barren.
It was a 6-yard penalty. The ball was on the 50-yard line. Okay, they've adjusted it.
Okay.
Monroe County leading Allen County Scottsville after one period, 14-0. All right, it's Pierce split to the right. And here is Briggs Harris.
No chance.
Yeah,
busting through there. That was Xander Contreras.
Yeah, he wasn't blocked. That was a missed assignment by somebody that time. He was not blocked in any way. So big loss of close to 10 on the play.
We passed him off like there was a back there to get him, and there wasn't any time to get a chip on the defender, and that was a huge loss. Not as bad as really. They only marked it, 9, 8?
Mm-hmm. Jackson Bird's the punter. Jalen Bradley is back for the Scotties. Snap to Bird. Gets this one away. Bradley will take it about the 34.
Good coverage.
Down at the 38.
Kicked it directly to him, and there was not a whole lot of white jerseys in front, but we did a really good job getting down there and covering the punt quickly. He didn't get much of anything on the return, maybe a couple.
Yeah, Baylor Browning was one of them on the tackle, and I think he was the first one down. I don't think he got the credit. It was 26.
Wales and Bartley.
35 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Well, we didn't give it right back to him. We did get 2 first downs, one through a penalty and one off a pass play, but didn't score.
2 receivers to the left. Got Jalen Bradley in the backfield behind Hudson Gum. Takes the snap, hands it off to Bradley, and Bradley will scoot in across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Didn't really look like he had enough space for about a 3 or 4 yard gain, but he just, as you said, dove forward through a little bit of hole to get that positive yardage.
So he's going to spot it at the 42. Last play of the quarter here as Glasgow gets lined up with 2 receivers to the left. It's Bradley and Martin. The handoff is coming to Bradley. And down at the 49 as time runs out here at the end of the first quarter. We have played one. It is Glasgow 7, Barren County nothing. Back with the second quarter after this 1-minute timeout as you're following the Trojans on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Welcome back to Scotty Field on this Friday night. Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer, and Joey Bunch. Scotties 7, Trojans nothing. As we start quarter number 2, and this second quarter is brought to you by CRS Construction. It was 6:01 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Bradley scored that 4-yard run for the Scotties. Malagon's kick. And there's your Scotty lead right now, 7-0.
Well, good football game. It'd be better if we were up 7-0.
Yeah.
But right now, give Glasgow credit for making some big plays, and especially in that first quarter in their only drive. This is the second drive. Now it's going to be an illegal substitution on Glasgow.
Second time.
That's the one thing that's not changed from last week with the penalties, just constant.
It's tough coming out of a quarter break, too. You don't want to have too many men on the field.
That's a mistake. Sometimes these things happen early in the year, but I can tell you one thing with this crew, you're not going to get away with
it. No. Franklin Simpson 21, Warren Central 6 after the first period. Glasgow moving from right to left here in the second quarter. And here's a snap to Gum. Gum on the option. Pitches, there's 2 flags going down. Jalen Bradley. Pick, go. And then a tackle made.
All right.
Yep.
It's 13, Gage Driver.
Yeah, Gage Driver. Whoa, wait a minute here. Tempers flaring just a little bit out there.
Well, we're going to decline the 2 penalties because penalties are supposed to be holding, and we're going to get the ball right here on that turnover.
That's a pure option that they ran and pitched it, and the fumble came way down the field. Can't tell who caused it, but Driver definitely picked it up.
Yeah. It was holding against the Scotties. A penalty declined, so the Trojans get the first down. We'll have the football at their own 30. Let's see where they put it. 37, I think it is.
Yes, that's right.
37. Okay.
We'll try to get you who caused that fumble. It was.
My internet connection is not great.
Instant replay there.
Here it comes up. Gage Driver was the one that got picked up the fumble.
All right, Trojans have it. 1st and 10 from their 37. Dalen Thomas in motion. He's got the football. Getting some blocking there. And we'll cut back to the 41. A gain of 4 for Dalen Thomas, who did not play last week against Pulaski Southwestern.
Nice to have him back. He was such a big-time player last year for the Trojans.
So a gain of 4, be 2nd down and 6 for Barren at their own 41. Pierce is the receiver on the near side.
2nd down, 6.
And Briggs Harris goes under center. Dalen Thomas in motion out of the backfield. Here's Harris. The throw is complete, but met right there. It'll be a loss of about 2, maybe 3 to Jackson Bird.
Well played by Jarek Martin that time. He read that one. It was just a little quick hitter to one of our wide receivers. I think it was to Jackson Bird, and big-time tackle that time by Martin.
That's going to be a loss of 3. So now it'll be 3rd and 9.
The caused fumble was by Jordan Harris, I believe, last. So 3rd and 9. These are tough to pick up, especially against a team that has such a good secondary like Glasgow.
You've got to get it to the 47-yard line for a first down. Rolling on right. Briggs Harris going to put it in the air. It is going to be incomplete.
Just a little hand fighting. We're wanting a flag, but we kind of stopped a route. Jordan Harris down the field, stopped his route instead of kept running. I thought Briggs had a chance to maybe run for the first down there. He was on the roll to the right. Instead, on 4th and 9, we're going to have to punt it.
10:21 to go here in the first half. Glasgow still with a 7-0 lead over the Trojans. And Jackson Bird is the punter. Jalen Bradley, the punt returner.
So far, our coverage on the punt and kickoff has been excellent, but it's still very, very dangerous to be punting or kicking to Jalen Bradley.
And Bird.
Good kick.
That way it goes right to Bradley, though.
Line drive.
Yep, right at 28, now up to the 35, now the 40. Yeah, there we go. Flags everywhere at the 45-yard line. And so
two bad crackback blocks from Glasgow, and Corbin Wells is a little slow getting up. It was no doubt penalized there.
Yeah, despite some disagreements up here. That used to be a perfectly legal hit, but it no longer can you crack back. And what a crackback is, it's a blindside block. You can't do that anymore.
It was Gavin Miner who got hit too.
You can't do it at any level because of concussions and injuries. You got to basically, when you do that now, you just got to. It's like setting a screen in basketball. You just got to stand in front of the person. You cannot decleat those guys anymore. Just not allowed.
So that's going to move the football all the way down to the 20.
And that's been outlawed for a couple of years now. We're going on 2-3 years, and you really don't see it at all anymore at the pro level. They've almost completely eliminated that with penalties and also fines.
And that's super easy to call, especially on a run back.
Well,
because it's wide out in the open.
That's when.
And these guys are going to call it too.
Well, I mean that was the right call. Those are violent hits, and that's they're trying to eliminate that.
Catch that one on the instant replay, brought to you by Glasgow Electric Plant Board. Trojans on the Scotty 20. And here comes Bradley. Right to the right side. Bradley slides down, gets hit, and there's a late flag coming in. Let's see what that call is.
Man, this game means a lot to a lot of people.
And there's another flag.
I think that was the same one. They just moved it where to the point of the tackle. They're going to call that on the hit, I do believe. And when you watch the replay here.
Yeah, somebody took a.
They're going to call it on the wide receiver, pushing Jackson Bird in the back into the play.
I hope Jackson's all right. He took a bad hit right there because when he got pushed forward.
He actually got pushed into the collision.
He got pushed in the collision.
Isco's not going to like that, but that was right at the point of inception, and he pushed him down, and it was a head-to-head hit. With the ball carrier, and Jackson's getting some attention over there.
Yes, I didn't like how he fell. I didn't like how he fell that time. Luckily,
he is setting up, guys.
He is setting up.
He is setting up, but y'all are correct. He got pushed into the play and everything. There's lots of things that happened on that play right there, but. Yeah, it's good to see him setting up, and trainers are working with him, and he's coming to his feet now.
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
I'm with you, Coach. That was not a good look
because he got pushed and fell into the pile right there, which is ugly. Glad he's okay.
So it's still first down, right?
It's still first down, yeah.
Did they mark? It's from the point of the play, so it really just nullified that play because it was about a 10-yard gain. So you go back to 10 and play the down over is essentially what you do.
Cam Crawford with one-on-one coverage of Jarek Martin here on the near side. Martin at the wideout spot. Here's Gum handing off. And
good job there.
Up to about the 21, maybe the 22. That's Jalen Bradley.
Closed the hole quick, didn't we, John?
Yeah, it was Billingsley and like 17 Baylor Browning on the play.
So it'll be second down and about 9. 9:26 to play here in the first half. 7-0 Glasgow lead. So Scotties have it on their own 21-yard line. Snap to Gum, handoff, and nothing there. Maybe a loss.
Interior of the line.
Yep. Yeah, like that was Billingsley again.
That's an unbelievable play by Braxton Carnes coming through.
I was going to say, and Carnes. No gain.
Got 3 receivers on the near side for the Scotties.
Big play here. Big play.
Gum with Campbell to his left.
That man coverage all across the board. 4 receivers out for them in route.
Here's a snap to Gum. Gum looking right side. He's going to air it out here, and it is going to be incomplete.
Super coverage that time by number 13 for Barren Gage driver.
Yeah.
Great coverage.
Step for step with Keyshawn Austin, 10, who that was.
That was
intended
Keyshawn
for.
Austin, the intended receiver.
It was just a go route, and that time Gage had a better shot at intercepting the ball than the Glasgow receiver.
Good play.
So now, Glasgow forced to punt here. Campbell is the punter.
Well, they avoided a disaster the last time they tried to. Ended up picking up a first down.
That one is going to be bouncing high across the 50 and making the roll across the 40 down to about the 38. The Trojans will have it from the 38.
Ended up being a good punt, close to 40 yards.
Kind of looked like he barely got it out of there. Kind of short-legged it. He had a little pressure, but didn't quite get a turf bounce, but it did get a good bounce.
You know, I think you talked about last year the Trojans did not play on any grass field last year.
That's correct.
I couldn't remember for sure, but that is true. So
that's how much things have changed.
Yeah.
And I like Forrest, so he looks like he's okay as of right now. Whether or not he comes back or not, I'm not really for sure.
All right, it is second down. And the handoff is coming to Thomas, trying to make the cut on left end and out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, gain of about 3. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
I don't know if we're going to get a great spot to say 2.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah, terrible. Well,
I thought he had got at least another yard.
I did too. That's a long way away, too.
So we'll be 3rd and 3 for the Trojans on 45.
7 minutes left in the first half. 7-0 Scotties.
Scotties scored about halfway through the first quarter on Jalen Bradley's 4-yard run.
Kind of have an open playbook here. 3rd and 4.
Got a backfield that's split this time, and here's Briggs Harris. Now he's going to keep it. He comes around the left side, spinning, going down, gets the first down at the 50.
His run at the stick, fell forward for a 5-yard gain.
Good play by Briggs. Put a little 360 twirl right there at the end. They got him the extra yard or 2 for a first down.
We've started to go outside the tackles a little bit more.
Well, you have to. After, if Glasgow's going to key so much on the fullback, and of course, once you start having a little success outside, it can open the inside back up too.
Right.
Jacob Pierce, receiver here on the near side of the Trojans. Backfield split once again. Dalen Thomas over on the left side, and faked handoff. They're going to throw it in the air, and it is going to be overthrown for Pierce.
Well, open again that time. It's the second time he's been open on that kind of the post pattern. Just a little bit too much juice that time by Briggs.
Pierce, only a freshman.
Yeah. Also had Jordan Harris on the wheel route on the right side, but I think Briggs chose the right person, just missed him.
Yeah.
Kind of a 2-step lead, like you said, both times that we went at him.
2nd and 10 from the 50. Pierce here on the near side. Wells and Jordan Harris in the backfield. Got Dalen Thomas. And this time the handoff, a little pitch to Jordan Harris to the 30 or 45-yard line, I think it is. There are a couple, flags flying everywhere.
We've got 4 flags, and it was about 5 of their guys and 1 of our guys, and we're going to clap back at them and just nullify the penalties, and we shouldn't. We got to go get our guy. Our guys have to go out there and get him and pull him away from all of them.
It was Grayson Billingsley and at first Jarek Martin that were going at it, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 flags, and of course the head guy was the one that threw the last one.
Yeah.
This is after the play, so the down's going to count, and I highly suspect they'll just be canceling out unsportsmanlike.
I don't know.
Be wrong.
Well, let's see what.
We'll see. They are never a hurry to make the calls, I can tell you that. Here we go back to have another conversation. That's just.
It was like, just kidding.
Oh, boy.
Here's what they're going to do. They are offsetting, but I think they're going to mark off one penalty and then walk back and mark off the other one. That's kind of what he was telling them to do.
That's how they do it. Personal foul.
That's an automatic first down. So they're going to mark off the personal foul and give us the first down, and then walk it back to mark off the unsportsmanlike. So it's 15 and 15.
They need to set the chains right.
And get the chain set right. That's correct.
I don't understand that either, to be honest with you. It's a little too complicated for me.
They called the person, because they didn't offset them, they called a personal foul. And the only thing you get first downs for in high school is personal fouls.
All right, here we go. Dalen Thomas in motion to the near side. Briggs Harris rolling out right. Got a little bit of room, but he's being chased. Gets it off to Corbin Wells. He's tackled out of bounds.
Not much of a gain.
And now another flag thrown. And I don't know who that's from.
That's on Glasgow.
There's a lot of jawing going on out there.
We've got to do a good job just maintaining our composure.
But if you're anywhere near the white hat,
don't say a word.
It's automatic something. So
no, it may be on us, actually, because he just asked Jackson what he wanted to do.
Well,
they called it on Briggs Harris.
Watch the replay there.
After the play. They didn't call it dead ball, though.
You'll pull that one up on instant replay, see what.
Oh, there was something going on afterwards, but I don't, boy, you just.
Oh, well.
Like I said, there comes a point in time, this is back-to-back weeks with the same crew.
Same crew.
You just, it's 1,000 flags, and I'm not saying they're right or wrong in any way. Most of these tonight have been right, but.
Messes up the flow of a game, doesn't it?
But
some officials have said they could call a holding penalty every play.
But you just have to know how the game is being called.
Well, the Trojans are backed up to their own 42-yard line. It's first, or is it second down?
It should be, yeah.
2nd and 25. Split backfield, Thomas in motion. Briggs Harris. And he's in trouble. Gets rid of it, though, to Jordan Harris. He's got some running room. 50. And down hard.
Good game.
At the 46. It's close to the original line of scrimmage, but let's see. Yeah, it's going to be about a yard short there. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, pick up
gain
a
of
14. Yeah, it looked like we had an opportunity to get more than that. He had a lot of open yards. But good tackle that time. I couldn't tell who it was from Glasgow. Made a good tackle.
So 3rd down and 11 at the Glasgow 47. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Glasgow with a 7-0 lead. McLean County leading Caverna, second quarter, 14-0. Caverna's first game of the season. And timeout by Barren. So 4:43. They haven't stopped the clock yet.
Yeah, it was Martin again on the tackle.
Okay, 4:39 to play. 4:39 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Scotties. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Trojan Football brought to you by Don Franklin on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Pass is going to be incomplete to Dalen Thomas. So coming out of the People's Bank timeout. We'll bring up 4th down 11 for Barren County.
The punt.
is Jackson Bird. Okay, he's back on the field.
Yeah, that's
after getting shaken up.
Yeah, that's a good sign because I thought I was worried he was seriously hurt. Again, needs some air time underneath these punts. The last one was a line drive. We'll take short but high rather than a line drive and longer.
Jalen Bradley, the punt returner. And Bird goes right to Bradley at the 20. He's in trouble.
Coverage by Baylor.
Crawford. How about Baylor Browning?
Great play by Browning.
17.
Was on top of that one. So the Scotties will have it at the 19.
There is a flag on the play.
No.
Did not see it.
It's down there on Glasgow sideline.
Illegal procedure on Barren.
They're going to make us free kick, I bet.
Imagine a penalty. Unbelievable.
I did not see the flag on that one.
Like I said, it's with this crew.
There's more plays with penalties than there are without.
Yeah.
And it's the same as last week, I'll be honest with you. It's some completely justified, obvious, but boy, oh boy.
All right, going to be a re-kick.
There's just no flow to a game.
And this time, Jarek Martin is the punt returner. Here's Bird.
Great kick. We just got to cover.
Go back, and there's Martin grabbing it at about the 8. Martin.
Good play. Corbin
slides, goes forward.
He broke him down like he was guarding him in basketball, just put him to the sideline there and didn't let him get outside and let his help come.
And no flags.
They probably actually end up in about the same field position.
Yeah, 4:14 left as the clock continued to roll.
Scoreboard update, Monroe County 24, Allen County Scottsville 0 at halftime. They're already at halftime?
Yeah, this game's taking forever.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
we've had 25 penalties called already.
The first one was at the 19. This one is at the 24. So
2 receivers left. 1 to the right. Here's Gum. Takes a snap. Okay. And on the option, pitches it over. It's Jalen Bradley. Bradley is going to be stopped at the 23, maybe the 24-yard line.
Carnes and Thomas. Nice play.
Gain of 1, if anything.
Brought down by Jordan Harris. No gain.
Moved hash marks.
About a yard. That's about it. Second down, 9 for the Scotties. 3:48 to go. First half. Glasgow 7, Barren County nothing. Scotties have a receiver to the right and 2 here to the near side. Jarek Martin and Jalen Bradley. And here is Gum. They're playing the short side of the field, and Gum is going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. Gain of about 1.
It was 27 Steele Whitaker on the first hit. Gain of 2.
Well, they give him 2, so he's here on the near sideline, 26-yard line. 3rd and 7 for the Scotties. Coming down to the 3-minute mark of the first half. 2 receivers left again. This time they got Austin lined up at a receiver. Here on the near sideline with Jalen Bradley. Campool to the left of Hudson Gum. Jarek Martin split out wide right. 1-on-1 coverage. Here's Gum looking left.
Got a
the pass is complete to Austin. Austin taken out of bounds at the 34.
Got a penalty.
Yep.
Illegal participation.
Illegal procedure against the Scotties.
Nullifies a first down, doesn't it?
Yep.
They had 5 in the backfield.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Wonder why you can't do that.
Now they had, let's see, Bradley was back there, Bull, who else?
They probably say one of the receivers was off the line.
Probably, yeah. All right, 3rd and 12 for Glasgow at their own 21. Little different formation here as Gum.
Martin
throws it toward Martin. Incomplete. Too much on it.
Great coverage and a big hit. The quarterback by Connor Thomas was one of them.
Briggs Harris with coverage on Jarek Martin.
Big time hit on the quarterback right there. I know it's Thomas, and it was Thomas and 27, Steele Whitaker. And again, great coverage by the Trojan secondary.
Harris runs step by step with him.
Campbell will punt at about the 7. Got Jordan Harris back toward the 50. Takes a weird bounce.
Oh, there's a penalty.
Another flag.
That went further than the punt. That flag was thrown further than the punt.
Yeah, and they threw it where nobody's standing, too.
And had no effect on the play.
It's
ridiculous in some ways, and I don't care if it goes against them or us.
Crazy.
Joey, what's that one?
A punt that nobody caught, a penalty thrown in the middle of the field where nobody was at, too.
I don't know. We're all puzzled.
Well, they're
talking to Coach Myers, so I'm
you re-kick it or you go with it?
It's on Glasgow, whatever it is.
Depends on what the penalty is.
I'm
if you
just
re-kick it or
the
not.
only thing I worry about with re-kicking is some type of crazy penalty gives them the ball somehow.
A rough in the kickers and one of those automatic first downs. Just play it. They're going to re-kick it.
Yeah, I mean, it pushes them way back. I still don't know what the call is.
Blocking the back. And it may be after the kick.
I don't know.
But no.
I didn't see anybody block.
It was a block in the back over here on the.
But that's one of those that had no effect on the play, and even though we're going to benefit from it because how are we going to benefit from it? They put it right back down at the spot of where it is. They've got to mark something off, right?
Yep, they are.
Okay, here we go. Oh. Jordan needs to come up and field this one. He's kind of let the last two bounce, and they were in awkward positions, but he needs to kind of come up and be aware so we get on their side of the 50.
This is the right decision now because they're punting out of their end zone. They've already had trouble with one punt. I just worry about some crazy penalty.
Stay away, right?
Yeah. I'll take a block.
Bull's going to punt it from out of the end zone. Gets it away.
Good kick.
And Jordan Harris will field it at the 40, 35-30. And he'll be stopped right around the 29. Any flags out there?
Not that I see. Yeah. Good job. That Jordan did exactly what he needed to there. He came up and fielded it and picked up about 10.
Yeah, so that was a positive. Picked up on that penalty and the return. It picked up close to 25 yards, I guess.
This is an important 2-11.
Oh, yeah. Now we got the ball inside the 30 with 2 timeouts left. 2:11. Clock should not be a factor at all. Yeah, I think scoring is important.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice. Get one in there before halftime. Comes off to Dalen Thomas, and Thomas
stuff.
Yeah, good defense. Yeah,
about a yard.
Yeah, Glasgow defensively has been really, really good that time. They read that perfectly.
Taking a little too long to kind of make all the reads and all the guys through, and they're getting a lot of pressure right there up the middle. So
that was Campbell on the tackle. Loss of 1.
Kind of nullifies the ball handling when they're already there waiting on you.
Second 11, 1:40 to go and a half. Barren at the Scotty 30-yard line.
Yeah, somebody's got to make a play.
You got 3 receivers left. And rolling out left. Here's Briggs Harris. Looking. Gets rid of the football. It is going to be complete to Pierce, and Pierce will make it to the 26-yard line.
Dangerous play throwing back against the field there, but picks up about 5.
The clock will continue to roll. It is 3rd down and 6.5.
Yeah, we're definitely in 4-down territory.
And 1 minute to play.
Glasgow has 1 timeout, maybe? I think.
Yeah. Don't both teams have?
Both teams have 1.
All right, Briggs Harris is under center. Dalen Thomas in motion to the right. Hands it off to Thomas. Coming to the left side. Trying to get away from his tackler, but he will be brought down.
There's a first down for us.
Jordan Harris flew from the 20-yard line to the 15, up in the air.
We'll see what happened. He might have sold that one really well to get that penalty, but he had a nice block on the edge there that got Dalen about 5 or 6, and then Glasgow just flipped it.
Yeah.
The blocker, that was 9. That was Cameron Bull, who got blocked by him, just picked him up and threw it.
That is 9 penalties accepted against Glasgow for 90 yards in the first half. And it's 32.7 seconds ago, 1st and 10 from the 11.
So the clock is a little bit of a factor now, right?
Yeah.
You got one timeout. You've got to know what you're doing here.
So the ball is at the Scotty 11. It is 1st and 10. 32.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Pierce is split out to the right. Harris under center. And into the end zone. It's overthrown back. And then another flag is thrown in the end zone.
Yeah, it's going to be.
As Bird.
Yeah, held his, when he jumped for the ball, it looked like they grabbed him right around the waist.
As the replay will show it.
I think it was Martin, right?
No, 17.
No, 17. Sorry.
That's a really good call, though, guys.
Yeah.
He did. Jackson would go up. Really good call.
Landed Martin. Is that? It doesn't matter. It's not a first down, but it gets us inside the what?
It's first and goal. It's first and goal from the 5.
Yeah. Because you replay that play, don't you?
Yeah. They need to drop the down marker. First and goal.
Well, actually, the way they've got it, it doesn't matter. The goal.
Trojans need to punch this one through.
Well, you can get to the 1, I guess.
26.9. Backfield split. Harris takes a snap, hands it off. Dalen Thomas trying to get in. He's going to be stopped.
You got to call timeout, don't
right
you?
around the 2-yard line.
We need to call timeout.
17,
guys.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12.
I don't understand that.
11. 8 seconds ran off the clock.
We managed the game so well last week. We were trying to get everybody up and get to the line, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, it's either. I mean, it's the second game of the year, so there's a lot going on right here. But you either have to call timeout instantly that the play's over to save that extra 7 or 8 seconds.
I'm a little confused about the down marker. It doesn't matter, but
well, it does. You can still get a first down. I guess that's it, because it's 2nd and 1 from like the 4. So I guess you can get a first down. First down, it doesn't matter right now. And by doing that, blowing that timeout,
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Are we on the 2?
Yes, sir. I'm standing right here beside the marker, and they're exactly 1 yard in between the first down marker and the goal line.
Okay, so here's the situation. If we run it, we have to score because we can't stop. You're not going to be able to stop the clock with 11 seconds to go. So to me, it takes the run out. I think it's got to be one of these run play option, pass option where you can run. The problem with that, any type of spread movement that you have, you know what can happen. The penalty, the hold. Yep. That's the only thing I worry about.
Got to watch for that. 11.9. Ball is on the 2. Trojans trying to punch it in here before the break.
Under center here.
Briggs Harris takes the snap, hands it off. Ooh.
Didn't get it.
Did he make it in? Forward motion. No. Forward motion.
No, and it's not going.
He didn't make it.
Not going to score.
Did not make it in.
If it's a first down, the clock stops if it's a first down.
The play clock, or the clock was over.
A penalty on Glasgow.
Does that extend the half, or is that after the half?
You better be careful, Glasgow, right here. They threw a penalty. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I think it should be a dead ball.
If it's
we can't, in our screen, we can't see the clock and the half.
Did we get a first down? I think the argument was if we got a first down, it stops instantly. Yeah, but
that was the argument. That's what coaches were wondering, if it was a first down, would the clock stop? And they're saying that he didn't get the first down.
Well, he had to get the first down. They pushed him into the end zone.
Well,
not a great end to the first half for us.
7-0 Scotties lead it. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back with our SCRTC halftime report and the halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's as we continue our coverage of Barren County Trojan football brought to you by Don Franklin. Back in 4 minutes on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
It's halftime. The Glasgow Scotties lead the Barren County Trojans 7-0. Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Budge down the sideline. Got Mr. Chris Franklin from Don Franklin with us here tonight. Great crowd, great atmosphere. What else can you expect?
It's a great atmosphere anytime these two guys play.
I can remember back when I played many years ago, the crowd was like this, maybe even bigger. I love to see, man, the excitement of this when it happens in Glasgow.
What year did you graduate?
92.
92.
We were
Seems
really
like
good.
it's been that long.
Hey, man, it sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
Well, talk us about some exciting things going on at Don Franklin. I know I've seen you've got such a great selection of vehicles on the lot right now.
We do, man. And when I left today, as I was telling your other station, we had about 6,000 vehicles company-wide on the ground, both new and used. And they're only about 2 hours away, so we can have anything here for you at any time. We want to make it as easy as possible for our customers to purchase.
So if people come to the Glasgow location, they don't see exactly what they want, they talk to you guys, you can find them what they need. Could be on one of the other lots at Don Franklin, Lexington or Columbia or wherever.
That's right. We want, like I said, we want to make it as easy as possible for our customers to do business. It's not tough buying a vehicle, so we take pride in making it as easy as possible.
I know you do a lot for the community, and we definitely appreciate that in Barren County and Glasgow, and it's just a great thing that you guys do.
We're so glad to be a part of it. We're, like I told Joe, we're glad that you guys, of our partnership with you guys and the schools both have embraced us very well since we've been here in 2019, and it's great to be a part of the community that we work in.
Anything else you want to add?
Just we've got our Bad Boy Mower store there.
That's right.
And we're having kind of our year-end sale on those things, the mowers, tractors, those special rates on those things. So come by and see us the next month or so, and we'll make you a great deal on that. And we've also got our own rental car company now.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it and be out of line.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's called Drive 365.
Yeah.
You can. It's for our customers, but it's anybody off the street as well. So if you have an accident, you need a vehicle, or you just need something bigger for the weekend or whatever, we've got it. So we try to do everything we can to have everything our customers may need.
Sounds good. Chris, good to see you as always.
All right.
Thank you for all you do. Appreciate you very
guys.
much.
Thank you for what you do.
Chris Franklin with Don Franklin here with us at halftime. It's a great ball game, 7-0 Scotties lead. Only one score in the ball game. That came with 6:01 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Bradley of Glasgow on this 4-yard run. Jared Malagon with a kick made it 7-0. That is the scoring summary here on the SCRTC halftime report. Let's look now at the McDonald's halftime stats.
All right, for Glasgow, they on the ground they carried it 10 times for 74 yards, or led on the ground by Jalen Bradley, 7 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown. Cam Bull had 4 for 18, and Hudson Gum, quarterback, had 3 for 10. Passing through the air, Hudson Gum was 2 out of 7. Looks like for 36 yards. Total yards, 110. Good job defensively by the Trojans. They had 5 first downs. They were penalized a whopping 11 times for 110 yards. Just incredible amount of penalties. And 1 turnover, and that was a fumble. That was, I think it was caused by Jordan Harris, and I've forgotten who recovered it. But anyway, I think
driver, right?
Yeah, it was driver that got the recovery for Barren County.
Not a whole lot of offense for us here in the first half. 24 plays, netted 59 total yards. Sorry, let you finish. Did you finish up?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I thought you were looking at me like you had a couple more to go.
Nope.
24 plays, 59 yards, 14 rushing plays for 29 yards. Dalen had 5 for 14. Briggs had 3 for 1. Jordan Harris had 3 for 9. And Corbin Wells only touched it 3 times there in the first half for 5. Passing-wise, Briggs was 5 of 9 for 30 yards. 4 different guys caught balls. Jordan Harris caught 2 for 25. Bird caught 1 for no positive yardage. Wells caught 1 for 3, and Pierce caught 1 ball for 5. We actually had more first downs through penalties than we did anything else. 6 first downs. We were penalized 4 times for 30 yards and did not turn it over. But you almost count, I don't know what the end of the half counts as, but that's almost a turnover in itself because you didn't put points on the board when you really, really, really needed it and completely swing the game going into the half. Even though you may be down 1, you may be tied up. It's just a completely different feel and completely different look after you played half the game if you punch it in right there to end it.
Yeah, tough play at the end, you know. Being stopped at the goal line with no timeouts left, that's tough when we had an opportunity to go in there and score, to tie it, maybe take the lead. You never know. And didn't quite work out the way that we needed it to, especially when you had a couple downs left. That's where the clock kind of got us a little bit there at the end. So in terms of just the game, I mean, it's a close game and things like that, but it's kind of hard to say it's a great game to watch right now, to be honest with you. Just entirely too many penalties. Give both teams defense a lot of credit, but not a lot of offense out there either. So it's been a little. Hopefully, the second half will be a little bit better flow to the game, but for that to happen, it has to be less penalties.
110 penalties against Glasgow in the first half.
We had 30.
But
that's 140.
Well, and there's
yards
more
and penalties.
Yeah, and there's some penalties.
Could have been more than that.
Yeah, there's some that was declined and some that was offsetting and things like that. Just not real smooth to watch. I'll just say that.
Let's look at the latest scoreboard update from Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Monroe County leading Allen County Scottsville at halftime, 24-0. How about this one? Metcalfe County 2, Adair County 0 at the half.
And that is football.
That is football. Franklin Simpson 28. Warren Central 14 at the half. St. X and Bowling Green is going to be a closer game, 17-10. St. X after 3 quarters. Greenwood 21, Warren East 6 at the half. And McLean County 22, Caverna 0 at halftime. You got anything else, Robert?
X just added a safety. It's 19-10 now.
Okay.
St. X over Bowling Green?
Yes.
19-10 St. X. All right, that's a look at the scoreboard update. When we come back, we'll do a recap of Barren County High School other fall sports after we take this 3-minute timeout as the Trojans trail the Scotties 7-0 here at the break. This is Barren County football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
It's time again for CPC's Fall Field Day. Thursday, September 4th. It's a Customer Appreciation Day plus trade show out on the farm. One-day specials, trade show, marketplace, facility tours, hardware demos, livestock judging, free lunch, livestock demos, food trucks, live music, and more. If you haven't been to a CPC Fall Field Day, come on out Thursday, September 4th, beginning at 9 a.m. It all takes place out on the CPC Commodities Farm, 98 Seltzer Road in Fountain Run. CPC Commodities, prove it on our farm, made for yours.
Score big this season with a Glasgow EPB fiber internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Are you looking for high quality, cost effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Pages there to go on.
Yeah, I'll try to narrow it down a little bit. We're kind of hurting for time right here. Last Saturday, volleyball at the Macquarie Central Invitation. The Trojans went 4-2 and lost in the finals to Knott County Central. Last Saturday, boys golf at the Franklin Simpson Invitational. Trojans tied for 10th. Individually, Cam Pippin had a big game day, shot 73, and J.P. Ross 78, 2 scores in the 70s, which is good. Girls golf, Barren County last Saturday, the Barren County Invitational. Trojans finished 5th out of 16. Chloe Witcher was 5th overall with a 75, and Lucy Zala had an 86 to lead the Trojanettes. Girls soccer last Saturday, Barren County 3-3 tie with Ohio County, and in boys soccer, Nelson County defeated Barren 6-1. Monday in golf, Barren County defeated Monroe County by 1 stroke, 175-176. Cade Hardy led the way with a 40, and Cam Pippin 43. Boys soccer, big win for the Trojans, 4-1. I would call it a sort of an upset over Glasgow on Monday, big district win. And volleyball, Monday, Metcalf defeated Barren County 2-0. JV football, Barren County defeated Franklin Simpson 14-9. Tuesday in volleyball, Allen County Scottsville defeated Barren County 3-1 in a district match. And boys soccer, Foundation Christian Academy, I think they're out of Bowling Green?
Bowling Green, yes.
They defeated Barren 5-1. Thursday, last night, girls soccer, Barren County got a good win against Grayson County 5-3. And the boys also defeated Monroe 9-1. And in golf, Barren County defeated boys golf Warren East 158-184. Cam Pippin shot a 36, J.P. Ross 38. And in girls golf, in a tri-match with Adair and Clinton, the Barren County came in second. Allie Spillman led the way with 48, and Rayleigh Terry 40 shot a 49. I don't think Chloe Witcher did not play yesterday.
She did not play yesterday.
Okay, so that's kind of a quick summary of all the events that took place. There was a ton.
Well, next week, Tuesday, of course, Labor Day Monday, nothing going on. Tuesday, volleyball's at Glasgow. Girls soccer hosts Glasgow. Thursday, boys soccer at Warren East. Girls soccer at home against Monroe. Volleyball at Butler County. Boys golf at Metcalf. Girls golf hosts Hart. JV football team hosts Monroe County. You can check out all the scores and results from Barren County High School and Barren County Middle School sports. They've got golf and football and soccer and softball going on, that you can find out all the scores of middle school sports on the district's website. Go to www.barren.kyschools.us, click athletics, and then scroll down to the sports report. And I have another score here. Anderson County leading Grayson County 33-7 after 3 quarters. Grayson County, one of the new teams in district play in 5A on the Barren County schedule that we'll host in a few weeks.
Played them for a while.
It's been a while. Used to go to Litchfield and play them when we were in 5A. This third quarter coming up, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. As we get set for second half, let's try to see if we have a Hart County score. They were playing tonight against, I had my schedule here somewhere. Hart County and Trigg. Okay. They were at Trigg. They're at Trigg. Nothing yet. I don't have anything yet on Hart and Trigg. I think that's gets everything updated that we had during our halftime report. Let's go to Joey Bunch. Your thoughts going into the second half, Joey?
Yeah, Jay, guys come back out. There's a little focus in the eyes that I'm seeing as they come back out on the field, that we get the ball coming out. We need to score on this first drive. I think there's lots of things that happened there before the end of the half, lots of questions, lots of things, and calls and this and that. You've got to get that out of your mind. You've got to come out here and play football, play a very clean game of football for the next 2 quarters. And I still feel really comfortable with and good with where we're at. I know, as Coach said, we'd like to be up 7-0, but this is still a great football game with a lot of time left to play.
Well,
absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to get the ball in really good field position because Glasgow will probably have to kick it from the 20 if the penalty is, as I think, is going to be assessed at the end of the first half on the kick. So we should get the ball in pretty good shape. Yeah, they're going to kick it from the 25
25, yeah. You normally kick it at the 40, right? So 15-yard penalty, whatever it wasn't ever signaled. It was assessed.
Alan Thomas is going to be back to receive, along with Jordan Harris for the Trojans.
Not blaming the official for these three, though.
No, backfield is split. There goes Thomas in motion left. Briggs Harris kept it.
Another penalty, though.
Had a little bit of a hole there on the left side.
It's another penalty all the way back on the 50-yard line.
Flag is out there to 50.
That's 50 is
sideline warning, maybe
57 yards past the line of scrimmage. You usually get a sideline warning on a long play. You know, when the official's running down there, not when it's that. Illegal motion. Oh my gosh.
So we go from 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 8.
3 penalties out of the first 5. Two illegal procedures and a motion for Barren.
Ball on the 50.
Got my computer back up and going there. Had a little internet issue, I think, for a second.
Should have hooked up my MiFi there for you. Thought it'd be a pretty good signal out here. Harris, he's in trouble. Going to be sacked.
They read that really well. He pulled it from the first guy through, which was Wells, and kept it, and we didn't get a block, and 60 just ate him up.
Yeah, Kevian Massey on that play. And that's what, but to be honest with you, that's what happens when you have 3 procedural penalties. It should have been already a first down, and now it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Also 5.
And 12, just under 10 minutes to play, 3rd period. Barren County trailing 7-0 to the Scotties.
Under 5 already on the play clock.
Gonna have to hurry. And here is Harris. Harris will throw. The pass is complete. Taking it downfield, Jacob Pierce. And he'll be slung down at about the 16-yard line. That's the best play of the game right there.
Yeah, big throw on a crossing route to the freshman that time. Great throw, great catch. Big play. Biggest play of the night offensively for the Trojans.
38. Instead of the deep post pattern, we just got a little deeper slant that time and connected with him. Good route there by Jackson, and we are a little bit in business now.
Yeah, and that was a strike, too.
Yeah. Had a little time to do it. That helps.
By Briggs Harris, right on the numbers.
Freshman receiver, Jacob Pierce. And Pierce is lined up at a receiver on the right side. Wells and Harris in the backfield. This time it comes to Jordan Harris, sweeping around to the left side, but he's going to be stopped right around the 14.
That's a Glasgow speed right there, because, boy, there was some open space, and here comes that was number 3 that time for Glasgow. Just came in and made a Trace Smith a big hit right there. I thought that's going to be at least pick up 8, 9, end up just picking up 3.
Yeah, they put it at the 19. Ball at the Scotty 19, 2nd down 7. Thomas in motion left. Briggs Harris this time hands it on.
The reliable Kubota BZ operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
8-7, Trojans lead the Scotties here, 7:29 to play.
Got to cover this.
Yep, here's the kickoff, end over end, and it's going to be taken at about the 13 by Austin. Austin working his way upfield, finally taken down around the 30-yard line.
Boy, it scares me to death. Our coverage has been really, really good, but, man, it just we're kicking right into their strength. But, boy, our coverage, punt and kickoff, has been great. Joey, how close was he for getting in that time?
Oh, he was really in.
That's what I thought.
That wasn't even close, but that's an unbelievable effort by Briggs.
Yes, it was.
Jackson. It's a great way to come out in the 3rd quarter. and let's just take care of business. Let's get a big stop here and get them back going.
And that 2-point extra point conversion brought to you by Extreme Health Club and Fitness, because we haven't had any extra points so far this season until tonight. Here is Gum.
Hold on over here.
And on here on the near side.
It's a block in the back.
I mean, Jarek Martin is a great player, but that's probably his, fifth penalty?
I would think so.
That's wide out and open.
He's had 2 or 3 pass interference calls, and that was just another hold and takedown over here right in front of the world. No argument with the Glasgow staff at all.
A little downfield, not exactly where the spot was, so it'll help them a little bit. It won't be 1st and 20. It'll be more like 1st and 18, so not much different.
By the way, Jay, that play by Briggs is probably a candidate for the hustle play.
I think it'll be the hustle play of the game. It's hustle of the game, not hustle play. Well, you can call it that, I guess.
That's a candidate, right?
That's a CTS hustle of the game by Briggs Harris.
Good call. It was a turn and stop on that spot route. And it was a turn and stop on that spot route, and Gum made another strike there for a first down. So moving the ball quickly after we had a long drive.
They've got 3 receivers here on the near side as we jump off sides. Third penalty will make it 1st and 5 for the Scotties. They'll move the football to the 41.
Yeah, we crossed the line there on the right side, right tackle.
First down, 5.
So hard to get those 8 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to, after scoring, you want to immediately come out and get a stop. And right now, haven't quite started well.
3 receivers to the left once again. 1 split out to the right for the Scotties.
4, 3, 2.
The play clock is winding down. Just barely made it. And Gum is going to be stood up and taken down.
Dalen Thomas.
Back at the, let's see, they put him down at the 45, and they're going to mark it at the 42.
Should be no gain, loss of 1 maybe.
So
give him loss of 2 on the play.
They did mark it for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
That was Dalen Thomas's best play of the game right there.
Worked out well for us. They kind of got in a hurry-up mode there as the clock was melting down and didn't want to call timeout.
3 receivers left once again. For Glasgow, here's Hudson Gum, and he is going to keep it. Goes to the far side, down the far sideline, and going out of bounds with it. Close to the 20. And a first down for Glasgow.
Gain of 21 on the play by Hudson Gum. Did a great job of ball faking that time, and then got outside for a first down.
5.5 minutes to go. 3rd period. Barren County 8, Glasgow 7. Ball is at the Barren County 24. Campbell will line up to the right of quarterback Hudson Gum. Snap to Gum. And it is Martin picking up 3, maybe 4. Far side of the field.
Yeah, brought him from that flanker position on the left side. Just a little end-around pitch to him.
Got an injured Trojan on the sideline. Maybe a cramp.
It's Jordan Harris.
I think it's just a cramp.
He had that last week, didn't he?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we'll take a timeout here. 5:24 to go to 3rd. It is Barren County 8, Glasgow 7. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as Trojan football is brought to you by Don Franklin on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Let's go.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing.
Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Punch, and Russell with BC Line Crew. Jake Norris, our studio producer.
Well, I hope it's a cramp. I'm not really for sure.
Looks like they're working on the right knee more than the cramp position, if you will.
Say hello to Lee McFarland listening to us tonight, or maybe watching us.
Yeah.
Or both.
Could be both.
Art and Trigg, I don't have a score.
Well, Jordan is sitting up, but standing, but I think it's a leg. Boy, he's not putting much pressure at all on his leg. That's a big,
that's not
big
good.
loss. If he's being
a lot of pressure on that right leg, is it?
No. He's the starting safety, starting running back. And he is in a world of pain just from our angle way across the field and under a lot of assistance off the field. That's it's a tough loss, so I hope he's okay.
A couple other scores. Adair County leads Metcalfe County after 3, 7-2. 7-2, Adair over Metcalfe. A lot of offense in that game, right?
It's his right leg. I don't know if it's ankle, foot, knee, or what.
It appears to be his right knee, and he's not putting any weight on it.
All right, we're going to get back to action here at 5:24 to go in the third.
2nd and 8.
Hudson Gum. Glasgow is at Barron's 21-yard line. Jarek Martin goes in motion left. Here's Gum. Throws it. He dropped it.
Pick it up anyway.
Yep.
He did bobble it a little bit and never secured it, but in those situations you want to just pick it up and make sure, but it was an incomplete pass.
So that's 3rd and 8 for the Scotties.
Came across the field and turned and then stepped back on that route and just never got a secured ball, so it's 3rd and 8 now.
No time went off the clock there, looked like. Got Jarek Martin here on the near side. Austin is split out to the right. And now they shift.
And that
two receivers.
wasted way too much time.
Yep.
They weren't paying attention and
Clock
trying
to
move around formations.
I am out of room on my plate. I'm serious.
Your penalty sheet.
15 penalties for 150 right now against Glasgow.
I can only remember doing that maybe 1 or 2 times.
And we are midway through the third. 5 minutes left in the third.
That's one of the negatives about calling in the plays. You get set, you got to call it in, all that. It takes time, and you only got a 25-second play clock there in high school.
They're running the same
3
play.
receivers on the left. Gum. Jump pass. I don't know what kind of deal that was. But
Tim Tebow jump pass
dump it
over
off
the line. And
ran right into Billingsley and Dalen Thomas. So now it's going to be 4th down. I don't think they'll kick. Maybe they will. I don't think so. It'd be close to 35 yards. 26, 7, 33, be 43. So they're not going to kick it.
But they're going for it. They're definitely in that
on a
territory.
4th and 13.
Yeah, they are 2.
At the 26.
They're 2 for 2 in 4th down conversions.
We jumped, but got back.
Play clock is at 8. Russell County leading LaRue County 35-20. It may be a final. Doesn't indicate.
Well, Glasgow can either take it, which I think they will. It'd make it 2nd and close to 7. They're going to take the penalty.
They'll push the Trojans back to the 19. The 2nd and 19. Verna losing 5 minutes to go, 44-0 to McLean County. Second down, 19. It's Briggs Harris on the handoff. Dalen Thomas squirts his way through to about the 25. Well, now they spotted at the, I'm telling you, I really thought he made it to the 25. They're going to spot it at the 22.
Down to 3 minutes left in the third. Long game. It's already 10-9. Going on 2 hours.
It feels like we've been playing this quarter for an hour.
Yeah, it's been a long one.
Well, I mean, when you have this many penalties.
Penalties, timeouts, injuries. Takes longer. Yeah. Going to air it out, and it was intended for Jackson Bird, but had too much on it. Fourth down now. Trojans will have to punt it.
Got to punt it.
2:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Barren County 8, Glasgow 7.
Again, I've said it every time we punted or kicked. Got to cover. Mm-hmm. And Jordan Harris has been one of our better cover guys who's out of the game.
I know. Jackson Bird had to jump up to get that one. High punt. See if it takes the bounce.
Push the Glasgow kid into it.
Get across the 50 to about the 47.
That was a great job by Jackson Bird getting that kick off. It was high, and he was under an enormous amount of pressure, but that was a good kick.
2:35 left to play in a third. Trojans scored with the 7:29 mark. Jackson Bird on a 10-yard run. Briggs Harris scored the 2-point conversion to give the Trojans the lead at 8-7.
Had a good little run on that last drive, but a couple good pass plays as well. So they kind of mixed it up, and our defense stalled them at the 20 and took over. Couldn't do with it anything ourselves.
Glasgow with the football at their own 47. Hudson Gums, the quarterback. Campbell is to his left. 3 receivers to the left. 1 split out to the right. The gun. Here's the snap coming to Gum. Hands it off to Bull. He's got a hole. Breaks to the outside. He's going downfield. He's trying to get some speed. And Crawford can't get to him. Touchdown, Glasgow.
Well, they've not used him much at all either. Big play by Glasgow. 53 yards. Just the inside run with the fullback. And like I said, that is only Cam Bull's 5th carry of the night. We have an injured player again on the field.
Oh, it's a Steele Whitaker.
Yes.
Glasgow the lead, 13-8.
I think that is a cramp on him, on Whitaker. But 53 yards. First real monster play of the game.
Talked about not giving up big plays, and we haven't. We kind of kept them in front, and you said that's the first one.
Yeah, it's just a simple inside handoff. And big play by Cam Bull.
Final score, Anderson County defeats Grayson County tonight, 33-7. Greenwood leads Warren East 21-6 after 3.
I would expect Glasgow would go for 2 here. 13-8.
Yeah. Maybe.
And Steele's okay. He's jogging off right now. That was a cramp.
See what they do here. Of course, Malagon's a good kicker too, just like Jacob Dooley, but they may decide to go for 2.
I think they're definitely going for 2.
Which would, if they made it, would be 15-8.
You know, little things right now, even though we gave up a big play, a stop right here would be big score. Don't have to worry about going for 1 or 2. We'd still have the lead.
Yep. So now they get lined up. Comes to come. He's going to keep it. Turks over the left side. He'll take it in the corner. of the end zone. And Glasgow now with a 15-8 lead.
Just a quarterback sweep, basically. That's all that was. So big comeback by Glasgow after the Trojans had taken the lead. Now it's 15-8.
2:25 to go.
We'll go down to Joey.
Let's go to Joey.
This third quarter's come out, and it's been long, but there's been some big plays. One thing I'd say there on our defense is we've done a really good job holding, but big plays will come back and get you. So as we come back to offense now, we're looking at what the offense can do to keep the defense off the field because we are a little banged up with Jordan being out. So let's just keep the ball. Let's score right here and get the lead back.
Scores from around the nation from Lee McFarland. He's good about setting those. NCAA football, Auburn 17, Baylor 10 at the half. Georgia Tech 13, Colorado 11, or 10. 13-10 at halftime. Georgia Tech over Colorado.
Two close games.
Franklin Simpson 42, Warren Central 14 after 3. As Malagon will kick out from the 40 for the Glasgow Scotties. And that one's going to come to the left side of the field. Taken by Thomas at the 12. Thomas working his way upfield, goes out of bounds right around the 26, maybe the 27. With 2:19 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like that ball was going to squirt out of bounds, and it never did, so Dalen didn't have any choice but to pick that up. It's never-ending third quarter, 2:19 left.
And we're at 9 o'clock, 2 hours in. Still another quarter to go and 2 minutes. So about 14 minutes. Long game. Penalties, injuries,
penalties,
timeouts, penalties. We got, what, 150 you said for Glasgow?
Yeah, they got 15 accepted.
In motion, Bartley to the left. This time, Dalen Thomas will make it to about the 33, 34.
We're trying to get one like they just did to us, but we just can't get through to that second level. They have just about all their guys within 5 yards of the ball.
Still a gain of 4.
Second down, 6. Minute 47.
10 on the play clock before we get to the line.
We're going to have to hurry.
We're not going to get it off.
Trotting up there. It's down to 4. Down to 2. And here is Dalen Thomas working around the left side, trying to break it wide open. Flag thrown.
And a late flag behind the play as usual. Here it comes back again. They love them some holding, boy.
Behind the play.
Yep. After we'd already got the first down. I mean, this is. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see much. That was
the holding crew.
I don't know if they think they get paid by the hour or the flag.
And I will say Coach Myers did not see anything in on that play either.
It is the holding crew. I mean, this is our third game we've seen with them. You know, we watched both games last week and which they called, and this one, and it is just it's. Yeah, I can't. Maybe the whole state's calling it this way. I don't know.
No. That nullifies a first down, and we haven't even gotten the play in, fellas, and it's under 10. You're just going to have to.
They're going to call.
You either take another 5 or take the timeout. 4, 3.
And 3.
Timeout.
Timeout.
We got to manage that better. You know, after that penalty, you know what you got. You got to get the play in and go.
Well, I mean, it's not like we got plenty of time now because every other play is a penalty.
Yeah.
So you know, there's extra time on the holds.
1:06 to go here in the third.
Our first timeout of the half.
This is the People's Bank timeout. Barren County trailing now 15-8.
You know, Jay, this game is really, if you look at it from a perspective of momentum, the whole first half, it seemed like Glasgow. Then Barren got to moving the ball there at the end of the second quarter. Then Glasgow went in. They come out. We scored. We got the momentum. Now Glasgow's got it back. It's time for us to get this back. And I think that's that's just the way this game's going. It's a great football game. I know the pacing of it has not been good.
No, it's terrible.
And the pacing's terrible. I know, but you've got a bunch of kids. You've got a bunch of kids out here that are playing hard. I mean, there's some big hits going on. So, just great high school football as far as from the kids' perspective.
All right, it is 2nd down and 12. Thomas goes in motion, and it is Briggs Harris. The throw is complete, but met right there as he caught it. Is Jackson Bird.
That big hit by Jarek Martin. Set up a little wide receiver screen that time by Jackson Bird. Well defended that time by the Scotties.
Bird's had 2 catches, both for negative yards tonight because of those type of.
In fact, we did have the block. Billingsley tried to get the block that time on Martin, but just kind of grazed him right into Jackson Bird.
3rd and 12.
20 seconds left.
Maybe the last play of the quarter. Harris rolling out right. Got some pressure. Scrambling now. Looking. He's being chased. He's in trouble. Gets knocked down.
Good job just hanging on to the ball. Got one.
That'd be the last play of the quarter.
So we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We have one more still to play here at Scotty Field. It's Glasgow 15, Barren County 8. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout. 1-minute timeout as Trojan football is brought to you by Don Franklin on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Strung it out, lost 2.
Yep.
3 maybe.
Ran the option that time, and it's perfectly defended by the Trojans.
So a loss of, 3? 2? No, I'm looking the wrong way here. They got it set up.
Yes, -2. 2nd and 12.
Yep. Ball is at the 41. Gum keeps it. Gets to the 40. Out of bounds.
And another good play. That time by Cam Crawford. Fighting off a block that time, and really very little yardage that time by Bull.
Makes it 3rd and 12 for Glasgow.
Well defended. Big stop right here for the Trojans if they can get off the field on a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, they got Moore and Austin and Martin's here on the near side, the wideout spot. Gum, long count. Play clock is at 8. He's got Campbell to his right. Play clock at 4. Snap to Gum, a little bit low, but he got it. He's going to air it out toward Martin, and it is going to be incomplete. Jackson Bird.
Great coverage by Jackson Bird.
What we got down on the other end here?
Got a flag on the Barren County side.
It's got to be a procedure over there, right?
Who knows anymore? It's a penalty. I mean, it's so frustrating to watch this. Trying to watch this game, to be honest with you.
He almost made a spectacular catch. I think he had it up top and didn't come down with it.
It is on them. We are going to decline it.
So just a procedure, so a 5-yard because they're already behind the sticks. Anyway, it's 4th and 12. Okay, now they're putting the ball back where it's supposed to go there.
It's
We
back
the 4th
at the
and 12
41.
still. All right. Send Bird back to receive on the bull punt here.
Campbell. Yep. Jackson Bird back at the 27. We got another flag.
Incredible. It's incredible. I mean, it's incredible. Gain of 13. And he was not touched, so he got to our secondary.
Yeah.
You said we got to win the line of scrimmage tonight, and I'm not sure we have.
We haven't, especially the second half.
Quickly, they get lined up. Gum waiting for instructions from the sideline. Ball is at the 18. Here's Gum. Hands it off to Bradley again. Squirts through the left side and through left tackle there and takes it to about the 15-yard line.
They blew the whistle like there was a flag.
Well, we've gone 2 possessions without one.
Well, Glasgow with illegal procedure.
That's penalty 17 for them for 165.
So,
makes it 1st and 15.
Yeah.
I think they're about done putting the ball in the air.
Oh, no. Well, it could be play action going for a big shot. I mean, they still have those big-time Martins dangerous.
From the 25 and in with the touchdown lead right now, the clock's more important than picking up some of those chunk plays.
Martin and Austin to the left. And it's Brantley once again, but he's tackled Corbin Wells on the stop.
Yeah, it was a good one-on-one tackle that time by Corbin.
Picked up nothing, did he? Where are we at? 6 minutes.
6 minutes to play.
Yep.
Second down and 15 from the 23. Gum on the count. Play clock at 9. And a pitch over left side to Bradley. Wells missed him. Another tackle missed.
First down.
Another tackle missed. Is he in? He's still going. They could not wrap him up. Touchdown, Glasgow. Jalen Bradley, 22 yards.
Yeah, that was on the very far side. That was just a quick pitch to the left side, and evidently they had us outnumbered over there. And I would say we missed 4 or 5 tackles. Is right in front of Joey. Joey could describe it a lot better than us, but we are a mile away.
And they will attempt the extra point this time with Jared Malagon. Go up 2 touchdowns here. And it's up, and it is good. The Barons down 2 touchdowns with 5:29 to play in the game.
That probably iced it, to be honest with you. Joey, what'd you see on that play?
Just a lot of missed tackles. Stretched it out. Everybody played containment. Just little things that happen. If you don't make tackles, it's hard to make the play. And then he just kept driving his feet, and he found a float out in the end zone. So I think right now we got to get the ball in the end zone quickly. And time is not our friend, it is theirs. So we got to get in as quick as we can.
Yep, 5:29, all that left. I mean, that's enough time to score 2 touchdowns. We're going to have to get one of them pretty quick.
Well, it is in a normal game, but we've not showed
This is not a normal game.
Well, we haven't showed a whole lot of offense, I think it's fair to say.
No, I bet we don't have 200 yards.
Yeah.
Not even close, probably.
Which Jordan Harris got hurt, and he's been out for quite a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, I've got an update on Jordan. I mean,
yes,
you know this, but now he is out the rest of the game with knee injury.
Knee injury? Okay. Unfortunate.
I hate to hear that. I hope it's not long term.
Yeah. Malagon with a kick, end over end, going back. It's Bartley at the 11. Bartley working to the right side of the field.
Boy, he's got good speed.
He got some speed on him there.
Freshman.
Got it to about the 31, and there's a flag.
It's on our sideline, so that may be in a face mask on a tackle.
I think they have 2 competitions going, how far they can throw it in the air and how far they can throw it yardage-wise.
No, Robert, it's not about that. It's just making sure you can see it from up there.
Okay. Well, everybody has seen them tonight. There's no
They have been seen, that's for sure.
Personal foul personal foul. And to be honest with you, we've had the more favorable of the penalties tonight. That's why I think I'm being fair. It's just too many. That's 180 yards on 18 penalties right now for Glasgow.
But they have the lead, 22-8.
22-8, that's correct.
They'll take 250 yards of penalties if they keep the lead, probably.
5:22 to play. Glasgow 22, Barren County 8. Got Bartley in the backfield now with Harris. Here comes Thomas in motion. Fakes a handoff. He's going to keep it. Works to the right side of the field and tackle at the 50.
That's a good play by Briggs Harris. Listen, you're not going to get 2 touchdowns back against Glasgow in a minute with their secondary. Just do the best you can, and I know it's 5 minutes left, but just try to get into the end zone, then see what happens.
We got to have a little tempo, getting plays in, getting to the line. We got to have some kind of tempo now.
We got to remember it's overall a lot of young players out there too. Several freshmen and so forth, so it's a great experience for us.
You've got Bartley running back for Jordan Harris. Dalen Thomas is back there. Here comes Jackson Bird. Time.
Glasgow.
So Glasgow with the TO. 4:41 to go here in the ball game. It is Glasgow 22, Barren County 8. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. 1-minute timeout. We'll return here to Scotty Field as this ball game is brought to you by Don Franklin on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Thomas on the carry for the Trojans. Bring up third down. And about 3, close to 2.
Yeah, we're in 4 down territory. We just got to play much quicker here.
Too much time in a huddle.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if we have a real huge chance of winning right now anyway. I think it's just see what we can do. Glasgow just jumped and give us another first down.
That's more penalties. More first downs by penalties than any other variety.
19 penalties accepted against Glasgow.
Yardage,
185 is what I got.
So that'll move the football to the 42-yard line. Trojans on the Scotty 42. Time running out, 3:48 to play. Jackson Bird goes in motion right. Here's Harris. Football, and it's caught on the right sideline and out of bounds. Dalen Thomas.
Good throw by Briggs that time. Got him out.
First down.
A little rollout pass and very, very positive. Now we got the ball inside the 25.
20-yard. They'll put it 20-yard game.
Score, onside kick. Got to score first.
Need to score, yeah.
What we got?
3:34. We went out of bounds. So
Still some time.
There's time.
Still some time.
Right now we just don't have a big strike offense right now.
Yeah, you got Bartley and Thomas in the backfield. Trigg County up 28-27 over Hart with a minute left in the third. There's the throw. Thomas caught it.
Great catch, too, by Dalen Thomas.
Another first down.
One of those back shoulder catches that time. That's another good play. I think Briggs Harris has played pretty well, to be honest with you.
14.
He's been under a lot of pressure, and I think he's handled himself pretty well. Good catch, that, too, by Dalen.
Got to punch it in and give yourself a chance to see what happens.
Make things a lot more interesting right here.
Ball is at the 11.
I've seen weirder things.
Oh, yeah.
This is always a Jackson Bird situation, but he's got a really good defender on him in Martin.
Bird's on the right, 3 receivers left. And Harris got some time, throws it. It's going to be overthrown.
Yeah, Martin is one of the few players that Jackson Bird will match up with that is as tall as Jackson. Jackson normally has a really good size advantage, but Jarek Martin 6'4".
He really locked in on him that time and just told everybody that's where he was going. We had 3 receivers over here on the left side. We've got to use that to get Martin over on the right side and get somebody else on the left.
Bird and Pierce on the right side. Thomas and Crawford on the left. And here is Harris. Oh, he fumbled it. And let's see.
Yeah, I think
Glasgow did it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, they did. Huge turnover. Huge turnover.
Yeah, that was in the shotgun that time, and then I couldn't really tell exactly what happened on that, but fumbled the snap on the shotgun. We're not in the shotgun very often.
No? That probably did it right there. 2:49 to play. Unless the Trojans come up with a big turnover on the Scotties.
We got 2 timeouts, but they're not going to do anything to put us in a situation to get the ball back.
And Gum handed it off to
Bradley.
Bradley that time.
Yep. See if we call a timeout.
He's got a cramp. They're going to stop it there.
A gain of 3 on a play. Bradley's carried it 13 times for 80. And 2 touchdowns.
Well, let's see. We got a few final scores we can throw in here. McLean County 44, Caverna 8, Monroe County 24, Allen County Scottsville 14. Franklin Simpson beat Warren Central tonight 49-14. Russell County 35, LaRue County 20. Anderson County 33, Grayson County 7. That's all I've got. I thought I'd have a few more, but now.
I figured to have Green and Taylor plays tonight too, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And Metcalf and Adair, did you give that final?
I think it's in the bottom of the 7th inning.
I do not have that.
7-2 the last we heard, right?
7-2. Adair.
Bradley's coming off, just kind of slowly. I do think it is a cramp.
Michael start probably, won't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of Cam Bull and maybe just Hudson Gum to finish the game running it.
Clock starts. They don't have to snap it till the whole 25 goes.
No, they shouldn't.
2.5 left.
We could have called timeout. We have 2 left. I think if we'll probably call it after this one.
Yeah.
Play clock down at 8. Gum hands it off to Bull. Bull still trying to churn some yards out. Gets across the 25 to the 26.
Braxton.
Here's your final. Metcalf County beats Adair County 8-7. 8-7.
Connor and Carnes on the tackle. And we are not calling timeout. Gain of 6 on the play.
Down a minute 52 to play.
You got both sides. As fun as it was to win at our place last year, you've got the disappointment from coming over here and not being able to pull it off this year. But it cannot define the rest of your season.
I don't think it will.
So we got to go back and sharpen the saw and think about how we get back into it with some good opponents coming up.
Yeah. Gum on the handoff.
And that will do it.
That's it.
Yeah. Needed 2, picked up 3, and
got the first down. Clock will run down with a minute 25 to play.
Yeah, we're not going to call timeout. If Glasgow if they want to take a knee, I think the game's over.
We can't stop it 2 times or enough times to get the ball back.
Scotty at the Scotty 32-yard line.
The safe thing to do, injury-wise, is to take a knee. We'll see what happens here.
She could take a knee from shotgun, couldn't he?
They do it all the time.
Yeah, but he's not. It's Gum. Will be tackled at around the 34-yard line.
That was
48 seconds to play.
That's Katavian Fryer on the tackle.
South Warren beats Manual tonight, 27-17.
Good win as they move up in class. 6A.
Yep. 28 seconds, all that's left in this one. Glasgow will win it 22-8 over Barren County tonight here at Scotty Field. Still got to snap it one more time, and Gum will take the knee, and that will end it. So Glasgow Scotties win it over Barren County here in the Crosstown Clash here at Glasgow High. Final score, Glasgow 22 and Barren County 8. Stay tuned. We've got the TJ Regional Health postgame report coming up. Game stats brought to you by McDonald's. Joey Bunch will talk with Barren County head football coach John Myers. And we'll go back and replay the hustle of the game by DTS. We'll have the play of the game by CPC Commodities. We'll also name the Southern States player of the game, and a final look at the scoreboard by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. So we'll take a break and we'll come back. This is the Scooters Coffee fourth quarter with Glasgow winning tonight 22-8 over Barren County. Glasgow will now improve to 2-0 on the year, and Barren County will even their season at 1-1. We'll come back after this 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes, and we'll return to Scotty Field for post-game coverage. Barren County falls 22-8 to Glasgow. Back in 2 minutes. This is Barren County football, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow, here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Back here at Scotty Field for our post-game coverage brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Let's take a look at the scoring summary for the ball game as Glasgow wins tonight 22-8. First touchdown of the ball game came by Jalen Bradley for Glasgow at 6:01 to play. In the first period on a 4-yard run, Jared Maligan's kick made it 7-0. 7:29 to go in the third quarter. Nobody scored in the second. Jackson Bird, 10-yard run to give Barren County the lead at 7-6, or cut it to 7-6. And then Briggs Harris scored on a 2-point conversion to give Barren County an 8-7 lead. 2:25 to go in the third period. Glasgow's Cam Bull scores a 53-yard run to make it 13-8. Hudson Gum's 2-point conversion made it 15-8 Glasgow. 5:29 to go in the ball game. Glasgow's Jalen Bradley scores a 22-yard run to make it 21-8, and then Jared Maligan's kick made it 22-8, and that is the final score tonight. Scotties over the Trojans. Let's take a look at our post-game stats. Brought to you by McDonald's.
All right, here we go. For Glasgow, they rushed it 29 times for 207 yards. They were led on the ground by Cam Bull. He's probably, I thought, the difference maker of the night. He carried it 8 times for 93 yards and had the big touchdown in the second half to give Glasgow the lead for good. Hudson Gum, 31. Jalen Bradley had a big game as well. He carried it 13 times for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Jarrett Martin had 1 carry for 3. Through the air, Bull was 4 out of 13 for 68 yards. They had 275 total yards, which is not a tremendous amount. Enough, though, tonight, and they had 12 first downs. Here's the real negative for Glasgow. They've got to really correct that. They had 19 penalties for 185 yards. Now, listen, it's this crew is very, very specific with holding calls. So, but still, it's a lot of penalties. and they turned it over one time. It was a fumble.
All right, 46 plays for us. We had 182 yards total, 26 carries for 70 on the ground, a stark contrast to what we were able to do last week, where we had, I think it was 211 on the ground. So, yeah, that was right. So 182 total, 26 on the ground for 70 yards total. The one touchdown was a Jackson Bird 10-yard run. That was his only carry. Dalen ended up 9 carries for 27. Briggs Harris, 7 carries for, it looks like, a minus 8 yards. Jordan Harris had 6 carries for 20 yards, and Corbin Wells had 3 carries early and didn't touch it again there for just 5 yards. Passing-wise, Harris was 10 of 17 for 112. We were led the way receiving-wise. 2 guys actually tied for those honors. Pierce had 3 catches. Jackson Pierce had 3 catches for 40. Dalen Thomas had 2 catches for 40. Wells had 1 catch for 3. Bird had 2 catches for no positive yards, and Harris had 2 catches for 25. 10 first downs, more, and just the way the game was called, more first downs through penalty than any other variety. We had 11 penalties ourselves for 75 yards, and the turnover there to seal the deal was our only giveaway, and that was a fumble there late in the game in the fourth quarter.
30 penalties.
Too many. That's way too many. I mean, good or bad, win the game, lose the game, that's just too many to be able to have a flowing high school game that takes 2.5 hours to play it.
Yep. See, Joey Bunch is over there. I'm not sure if he's got Coach Myers or not. You got him over there, Joey?
Yeah, guys, I've got Coach Myers. I think I do. I'm trying to
see if
catch
you can run him down real quick.
Second.
I'm sure he's not happy with the loss.
Throw a flag at him, see if you can get him.
Here we go.
So, Coach, I've always been under the belief that in any kind of sporting event, you win or you learn. That's not really a losing thing. You win or you learn. So what do you learn about the team tonight?
Well, we got to look at the film. We got to get better. You know, we got to get better, especially on the offensive side. Our defense is giving us a chance, you know, and we're just kind of in a funk offensively. And bottom line, we're not blocking very well. We're not executing very well. You know, we got to find some ways to get our playmakers the ball a little more. And, hey, listen, you know, hats off to Glasgow. They played an extremely good football game. You know, they defended us awfully well. And, you know, we've just got to respond. I mean, that's a good football team we got right there, you know. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but, you know, they had everybody coming back, and we were replacing a lot of people and everything, and it's part of it. I knew it was going to be a tough ball game. I knew it was going to be a tough ball game coming into the season and coming into tonight. Felt like we would move the ball better than we did tonight. But it was one of those situations, too, where we're trying to figure out what they're doing defensively, and having very little film to kind of go by, it made it difficult and everything. And so at halftime, we were able to make some adjustments and move the ball a little bit better. You know, scored, went up 8-7 and everything. But then we couldn't. We got a couple of stops after that, but then we still couldn't just muster our offense. It seemed like we got a first down, but instead of getting a first down, we get a penalty. And so penalties are really hurting us. Holdings are really hurting us. So bottom line is we just got to get better. We got to get better. But bottom line is we're playing good football teams too. You know, Southwestern was a good football team. Glasgow's a good football team. I don't know, you know, other than maybe Bowling Green down the road, will we see a team with the speed and the athleticism that we saw tonight. But I thought we handled it really well. I thought from a defensive perspective, I thought we really handled it well. You know, we had on the first touchdown come off of a 4th and 23 botched punt. They get a first down. Then we get them in 4th and 18, and we have a blown coverage. And, you know, we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot twice on that one drive, and they go up 7-0, which was the halftime score. I made a terrible call down there on the goal line right before half. I got talked into that. But, you know, the kids was wanting to do one thing, and it's part of it, you know. But I've got to do a better job of getting us ready on the offensive side, because our defense is playing well enough for us to win ball games, and we got to score some points.
And that's it. I mean, this game, I know it means a lot to the kids. They come out here, they played their hearts out. There's not a doubt in your mind that you kids have left it all on the field tonight. but it doesn't define your season. That's what we as the guys have been speaking. So that's going to be the message I would say going through into the next week is this doesn't define your season. There's a lot of football games left to play, so we just got to get back to the board.
Right. It was disheartening. It was disappointing to come out and lose this game tonight because there's so much bragging rights and so much on the line. It's a community thing, and we were able to enjoy that for a year. Now we're going to have to taste the other side of the coin. So but that's what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Now what they said, well, we're just going to have to get better. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board. We're going to have to find ways to get better. And I still love this team. I love these kids. They played their hearts. They played their butts off tonight. Yes. We just couldn't muster enough offense and get some points on the board to take some pressure off of our defense.
Yep. I've got the utmost confidence in you and your coaching staff and your kids that come back out next Friday night and we'll be ready to go again.
Yeah. So we got some injuries. That fourth quarter we were really kind of playing with a couple of key guys out, but that's no excuse. I mean, Glasgow played an extremely good football game, deserved to win the football game tonight, and we'll recoup and we'll get better, and hopefully we can go 1-0 next week.
Good. Hey, good to see you again, Coach. Talk to you later. Back to you guys.
Well said.
Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it.
Good interview.
Yep. We're going to come back with more of our post-game coverage here. We'll go over, we'll name the hustle of the game, which is by DTS. May have to go back and look at that play. Play of the game, Briggs. CPC Commodities, Briggs Harris.
Yeah, 2-point conversion.
With the hustle of the game. The play of the game was the touchdown.
By Jordan.
By Jordan Harris.
Yep.
And who do we name the player of the game tonight with Southern States? Who you think had the best game tonight?
I thought Briggs played pretty well, didn't you? Made some tackles, and I thought he battled that the whole way. I thought for his first experience tonight, I think he did all he could.
Okay, we'll continue our TJ Regional Health after we take this 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and take a final look at the scoreboard brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Back in 3 minutes, this is Trojan football as they lose to Glasgow tonight 22-8 here at Scotty Field. This is Trojan football brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
3.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
It's time again for CPC's Fall Field Day. Thursday, September 4th. It's a Customer Appreciation Day plus trade show out on the farm. One-day specials, trade show, marketplace, facility tours, hardware demos, livestock judging, free lunch, livestock demos, food trucks, live music, and more. If you haven't been to a CPC Fall Field Day, come on out Thursday, September 4th, beginning at 9 a.m. It all takes place out on the CPC Commodities Farm, 98 Seltzer Road in Fountain Run. CPC Commodities, prove it on our farm, made for yours.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com and follow us on our various social media platforms. DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit dts-ky.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here with more of our TJ Regional Health postgame report as the Trojans fall to the Scotties tonight 22-8. Looking at the final look of the scoreboard brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Some final scores in: McLean County over Caverna 44-8, Metcalfe County 8, Adair County 7. Monroe County beat Allen County Scottsville tonight 24-14. Greenwood 21, Warren East 6. Louisville St. X defeats Bowling Green tonight 27-10. Franklin Simpson 49, Warren Central 14, South Warren 27, Louisville Manual 17. Russell County beat LaRue County tonight 35-20. Campbellsville 56, Mercer County 8. And Anderson County beats Grayson County by a score of 33-7. And I don't have the Clinton-Edmondson County final score.
Or the Green-Taylor.
Or Hart and Trigg.
Wow, okay.
They have not reported those to me yet.
All right.
But anyway, next game, next Friday night.
Go to Edmonton.
Metcalfe County.
If they're new field, right?
New field, new turf.
Oh, they got
on turf.
Oh, boy.
They got turf.
Okay, all right.
And you're going to miss that game, aren't you?
I think.
You think.
I'll let you know at the start of the week. It's possible that I'm going to miss, but I may not.
Okay. Well,
plans are in the air.
We'll see.
If anybody cares.
Just got the final. Edmonson County beat Clinton County tonight 28-20.
So the Wildcats beat the Dogs.
They did.
Okay, all right.
They did. So that will wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Again, we'll be on the air at about 6:30 next Friday night from Edmonton as the Trojans take on Metcalfe County. We already done the play of the game, right? Did we do the play of the game?
No, I don't think we did.
Wasn't that?
Did we do?
I thought we did. I thought the touchdown.
The Jackson Harris touchdown?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good deal.
Jackson Bird touchdown.
That was the play of the game.
Okay,
That's correct.
all right. I think we got everything covered.
All right.
All right. And for John Butler, Robert Bauer, sideline reporter Joey Bunch, Aaron Russell and his crew with the BC live stream, Jake Norris, our studio producer. Till next Friday night, this is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Good night from Scotty Field.